What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along. We are back, people. International football is over. It is Brentford against Arsenal today from the G-Tech in this Saturday evening kickoff. If Arsenal collect the 3 points today, they will be top of the Premier League tonight, thanks to Liverpool's 1-1 draw with Manchester City earlier on today. Fantastic result for Arsenal. The perfect result was the draw. We wanted it and we got it. And listen, we've got an opportunity. Make the most of it. Make the most of it. I have to say, I am happy right now. When I speak about this starting 11, you are going to hear, joy coming from my voice. I am happy for a number of reasons. Why? No 29 in the starting 11. Thank you very much. Leandro Trossard starts in the 8 role. I mean, yes! Thank you! What have you been waiting for? What the hell are you waiting for? After me, there shall be no more. So for one last time, brother, make some noise. Who you know fresher than a hoe? Riddle me that. The rest of y'all, let me not start, but Trossard plays in the 8. Yes! Hallelujah! Gabriel Jesus plays up front. Scoring goals may not be his strong point, but listen, we're more than accepting of him in the front line. I'm going to be honest. This is my favourite starting 11 that I've seen this season. And what excites me about this is I'm still looking at it going, no Smith Rowe, no Timber, no Thomas Partey. It can still improve. But listen, big up to all and each and every one of you locked in today. Make sure you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. We are 500 away from 70k. Will we get there today? I don't know. It's in the hands of the community, but let's at least get close to it. If not, people, it's going to be vibes today if we do what I hope and expect us to do. Let's go through the Arsenal starting 11, people. And don't forget, I will be on Bleacher Report straight after this game. The link is in the description. Download the mobile app. There'll be a 30-minute post-game roundup show. And hopefully we'll be discussing Arsenal top of the Premier League. But let's see. Lots to talk about. Subscriber mode standard, red carpet business. Subscribe and you get straight in. Newcastle have just gone 4-1 up against Chelsea. They are getting absolutely battered today. I think Reece James has been sent off as well. So not a good day at the office for Moneybags Chelsea, that is for sure. Anyway, let's go through the Arsenal starting 11. Aaron Ramsdale starts in goal. Obviously, David Raya is ineligible for this game. His loan condition doesn't enable him to play against his club. He was allowed in the Carabao Cup, but he's not allowed to do it in the Premier League. So Ramsdale gets a start in goal. How will he react? Hasn't been starting, knows that David Raya is signing on a permanent. He's got to do more action than talking, in my opinion. The back four, Tomiyasu, Zinchenko, Gabriel Saliba. Said in the preview yesterday, if Ben White's not 100% fit, you play Tomiyasu right back and Zinni at left back. I would assume Ben White is not fully fit. He's only trained for the last 3 days, so is he fit enough to start? Obviously not. No problem with Tomiyasu. Zinchenko defensively needs to be at it today. They are a lively team going forward, Brentford. So the back four, pretty solid. The midfield, Declan Rice in the 6. Martin Odegaard, the captain, returns. Right centre mid. And left centre mid, Leandro Trossard in the 8. I mean, first of all, no Jorginho in midfield. Yes! No Kai Havertz in midfield. Yes! Trossard in the 8. Hallelujah! Odegaard, listen, it ain't sunny today. It's dark. Maybe the floodlights will act like the sunshine for you. Let the sun shine, baby. We need some sunshine for Odegaard, but listen, please, don't let me get hyped up, because I'm hyped for this team. Just don't ruin it by going and dropping points. We should be top of the league and hyped by 7 o'clock tonight. Trossard and Odegaard in the 8 rows. Oh, it's beautiful, beautiful. Front three, Saka, Martinelli, Jesus. I mean, yes, the Cone Man's finally listening. Maybe Earpod Albert's been tuned in and giving him advice. Finally, you pick a team that we can, take some joy out of. I'm so happy. I'm celebrating this lineup like we've already won the game. Trossard in the 8, Jesus up top. To see Trossard, Saka, Martinelli, Jesus, Odegaard all on the pitch at the same time. Listen, I'm about to change my score prediction. I love that team that we've got on the pitch today. The bench, however, is a different situation. I mean, I said before, the Arsenal bench looks like that bench in the local park. The wood's all rotting and the birds have pooed all over it. And the homeless guys probably slept on it. That's how our bench looks like. Call the cleaner and somebody the bench is But let me name the bench. Hein, Ben White, Cedric, Kivior, Jorginho, El Neni, Nelson, Havertz, and Ketia. The bench is like the polar opposite of the starting 11. Like I'm not being disrespectful to anybody here on the bench. I mean, looking at the bench, Ben White's good. All I can say is if we need a goal, we're in trouble. The starting 11's going to have to win us the game today, that is for sure. You ain't getting nothing from that bench. Maybe Nelson. Havertz, listen, I've spoken about that guy too much. So I'm actually delighted that Havertz isn't playing this game. Number one, because I don't want to see him in the team. And number two, I don't have to spend the next hour and a half just, saying how bad I think he is. I can actually have a break and concentrate on some other players. So, yeah, I'm absolutely loving that team. But, of course, they've still got to win. It doesn't matter how good I think that team is. If that team gets beat or draws, it means absolutely nothing. I'll be having a meltdown post-game. So, listen, the bench is... we clearly need... Number one, we need some players to come back from injury. And number two, we need to sign some players in January. That's the problem at the moment. Our bench is dreadful. Yeah, big up that guy, D. There's the Bleacher Report link. If you click that, you have to download the mobile app. And I'll be on there for 30 minutes. Post-game reaction at the end of the game. And make sure you subscribe. I believe we can get close to 70k today. Maybe we can even hit it, which will be great. So, looking forward to the game. We've got a little bit of time until the game starts. I will talk about the results at full time once they come in terms of all the other Premier League games. Obviously, looking at the Premier League table and looking at the top of the division, which is, what our focus is at the moment. Manchester City and Liverpool drew 1-1. Perfect result for Arsenal today. There was no way we needed Manchester City to win. We needed them to drop points. Trent came in clutch, got the late goal, shushed the fans. Pep was fuming. Pep's having an argument after the game with Darwin Núñez. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. So it's worked out perfectly for us there. And what we need now is go and get the 3 points. How many times over the years has a result gone our way and then Arsenal have messed it up afterwards? I just hope we've changed from that team that we were back then. We've got a fantastic opportunity today to go top, to put some pressure on Manchester City and Liverpool. And, let's hope we take it. I just realised, actually, I didn't actually realise that Tottenham are that close to us. It's very tight there. They've actually got Aston Villa tomorrow. So we have to capitalise. Anything less than a win today is a disaster. Honestly, it's Arsenal therapy at 2 p.m. So let's hope we get the 3 points. And I have to admit, I have got a lot of confidence in that team today. But it's Arsenal, it's Arteta, and anything can happen at times. But I do think we'll get the better of Brentford today. Liverpool, a draw for them is a very good result. And I think we have to all acknowledge now, this Premier League is a 3-horse race, in my opinion. And that's not me being disrespectful to Tottenham, because at the moment, mathematically, they're right up there. I just don't believe they have got the squad to stay in there as that, Premier League season develops. And I believe they may be playing. I think they've got Manchester City next week. So, again, maybe City drop points again or whatever. But we've got to take advantage. We've got Wolves at home next week. So, I want to be singing We Are Top of the League by, 7:15 tonight, people. There's no excuses for us. Yeah, I can't lie. The starting 11, for anybody just tuning in today, like, the chicken has been, cleaned and seasoned today, people. Like, the starting 11 is spicy today. I can't lie. Like, I'm seeing sauce in the team. Like, Trossard in the air. I don't want to get carried away because you never know. We might put this team out and not win, but I feel like we're going to cook today. I seriously do. I think Edu's lit the barbecue and we're about to cook. But yeah, that bench is nowhere near good enough. If we were playing, a team and you get to a point in the game where you need to bring someone on, I mean, he'll bring on Havertz and he'll probably bring on Eddie and Nketiah, but that ain't going to cut it if you need a goal. So, listen, let me give some credit to the manager because nearly every time the starting 11 comes out, I'm like, oh, well, that team, why didn't he do this? I genuinely really like that team. Really excited to watch this. Let me read out these super chats. Johnny's World, hands down the best live watch along in the entire Prem. What the hell are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Press the subscribe button. It's free. Let's hit 70k. We might do a giveaway. Who knows? Stop playing, people. Christmas coming up. Happy Thanksgiving to people celebrating. Big up Johnny's World. Big up Brian. Brooklyn in the building. BK settings. Big up C Unit. Bossard settings. 3-point collecting. Hats off to the cone man. 3-1 to the Gunners. Yeah, let's hope so. Listen, I tip the cone. No, I don't even tip my hat. I'm tipping my cone to Arteta, Cone man settings. Turned up with a line that we can finally be excited about. Big up David. He said 29 on the pine. Arteta watched yesterday's Bleacher Report. I was saying it, bro. This guy needs to hold bench. I'll be texting Havertz saying, bring a cushion. He'll say, why do I need a cushion? I said, brother, you're sitting down for the foreseeable future, bro. I'm telling you, you don't even need your shin pads. Have a break. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm glad to see it. Are we starting to see Mikel Arteta admit that Havertz isn't working? I said in the last game, dragging him off in the 57th minute was the first indication that Arteta was accepting defeat a little bit in this Havertz thing. Today, he benches him. I think even he is realising something ain't right here. I know Kevin Campbell said normal. As I said, it's abnormal right now. So, yeah, it is what it is. Sniper, see that goal disallowed versus Paul Bailey. A touch. Don't worry about it. Draw is what we needed. I didn't want to see no Man City victory. So, I did not. As Wenger used to say, I did not see it. Sean LFC, big up yourself, bro. Listen. I'll say it now, people. I shamelessly celebrated when Trent whacked that in the bottom corner today and shushed the Man City fans. I was like, I felt Man City were going to win the game. So I was delighted when Trent slapped that in the bottom corner. But anyway, let's focus on the game ahead and what's coming up and what's been happening. Couple of interesting points that I'm trying to figure out here as we're doing this. Fabio is not in the squad. And it doesn't, Arsenal usually, when they put their lineup out, sometimes underneath it, they will put like Smith Rowe or whoever is out with injury. So it's very interesting. As Fabio Vieira, do I even say the surname? But has he genuinely just been left out of this squad? I mean, looking at it, you would expect him to be on the bench ahead of El Neni, really, because if you've got Jorginho there, do you really need El Neni as well? Maybe. Oh, yeah. What am I talking about? He's banned. He was booked. Yeah, sent off. Yeah, fair enough. Probably did us a favour, to be honest, getting sent off. Just to get him out of the manager's thoughts for a little bit. So, yeah, you're right. Red card in the last match. Yeah, probably a good thing. He'll be back. Well, that could actually be a 3-match ban as well. Violent conduct. Wama said, come on, Gooners from Dubai. Big C, would you be happy with the bench with all our injured players available? I mean, listen. I would say if every Arsenal player was available, um, you'd struggle to get them all in the team. I think somehow you'd have to get Timber in the team. You'd probably get Partey in the team in a more defensive-minded game. You would want to see Rice and Partey double pivot. Smith Rowe would go on the bench. Fabio would be back from suspension. I still don't think the bench would be that good, even if everybody was available. I still think we need, probably 2 quality players in January if that bench is going to be at the level where we need it to be. Is Poch getting sacked? All right, do you know what? Let's go through the Premier League full times that are just about coming in now, because Chelsea have been beaten 4-1 by Newcastle today. It was 1-1 at half-time. Isaac scored for Newcastle, Sterling equalised, Lascelles, Joe Linton and Anthony Gordon 3 goals in the second half. Reece James sent off. Listen, man, I don't know. 10th in the league. Potentially, just to put into context, like Wolves. If Wolves win, they go above Chelsea. They're not having a good time. They're really not having a good time at the moment. But listen, I'm not particularly interested in them. I got to be honest. Will Poch get the sack? I don't know. I don't really know what direction they're moving in at the moment. Simon said, I knew you'd love the team with Trossard in the 8. Havertz was only in because Trossard and ESR got injured. Again, I always say this. I hope Trossard has a stormer today, because if Trossard's playing bad today, you know what happens. He gets dragged off 60th minute, Havertz goes there, or Jorginho goes in the 6 role and he pushes Declan Rice further forward. So I want Trossard to have a stormer and put that pressure on him. Luton are beating Crystal Palace. What a result that will be for them. I thought they'd get beat, but yeah, that will be a big result for them. That's just about to finish. Forest losing 3-2. Lewis Dunk's been sent off, and West Ham have beaten Burnley 2-1. So I don't think people will be too surprised with those results. The game is on TNT Sports, people, if any of you are looking. The build-up show is on now. Thomas Frank is just speaking. Obviously, there's a few angles here with this game. Ivan Toney, been linked with Arsenal for a number of months. He'll be in the stadium, I'm sure, watching the game. Will Arsenal speak to Brentford about that? Obviously, we're about to sign David Raya on a permanent basis. That deal's already been agreed. That was announced during the week. So the interesting, dynamics around that. I mean, they're showing Aaron Ramsdale on the screen now. My advice to Aaron Ramsdale is, listen, just honestly try and have the best possible game you can have today. There's nothing you can do and say apart from play well when you get the opportunity, and that's all he can do. Try and have a stormer today. Try and keep a clean sheet. Try and use his character, and he's a very vocal player. Try and use that to his advantage. So listen, it's an important game for Aaron Ramsdale today. That's for sure. Brentford, our new friends. Brentford said they want 100 mil. What they want and what they'll get is 2 different things. Brentford will not get £100 million for Ivan Toney. Fantastic player. 28 in March. No one's paying 100 million for him. It ain't happening. I think at the most they get 75, 80 if Chelsea start going crazy. But I don't think Brentford can get 100 million for Ivan Toney. It's just not going to happen. Make sure you smash the likes up, people. Let's get this up to 3,000 likes today. Just purely for the excitement of the starting 11. And subscribe. I'm pushing it today, people. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're 500 away from 70k. Kane went for 100. Harry Kane's a world-class superstar. Ivan Toney doesn't have that kind of reputation. Also, we're buying from Tottenham. We'd be buying, or whoever gets him, getting him from Brentford. It's just not the same. He wouldn't cost that much. 60, 70 million, I think. People saying 60 tops. I think 60 would cause a serious question. 100 mil for a guy who hasn't played in a year. Exactly. He's been banned as well. If you're trying to buy him, you use that against Brentford. Well, listen, he's been banned for 6 months. There's controversy around him. Who knows? Brentford are mid-table at the moment. Luton have won against Palace. That game is finished. Forest have lost 3-2. If Brentford win today, they'll go above Chelsea and put Chelsea into the bottom half. But we need to concentrate on us. Listen, a win today, people, puts Arsenal top of the Premier League. Jamrock, big up yourself, bro. I did check your email. I saw it this morning. I will be getting back to you today. Keros as well, who's been emailing me as well. I will get back to you both today. Ivan Toney is fit. Yeah, he's been scoring in behind closed doors games, but obviously he's not allowed to play until, I believe, the second week of January. But yeah, for anybody just tuning in, Chelsea have been smashed 4-1 away at Newcastle. Reece James was sent off. So, you know, text your Chelsea, mate. And obviously, Manchester City and Liverpool drew 1-1, which was a fantastic result for Arsenal. Pep did not look happy. Klopp looked happy. And a win today would put Arsenal back to the top of the Premier League. Bear in mind, Manchester City play Tottenham next week. We play Wolves at home. This has got to be a victory and nothing more, nothing less. Arsenal have to collect 3 points today. I'm excited about the starting 11. We need to handle business. Newton said, so nice to see a great Arsenal lineup. Power, skill, togetherness. Makes you proud to be a Gooner. Big Curtis, bless up the community. Honestly, I'm genuinely so happy about that starting 11. So happy. Obviously, I'm assuming Ben White is not fully fit. He's on the bench. He's only trained for 3 days. Didn't obviously play international break. Doesn't get in the German squad because of Gareth Southgate tax. For those of you who've just tuned in, 2.5K in the chat. The Arsenal team today. Aaron Ramsdale in goal. Tomiyasu at right back with Zinchenko at left back. Gabriel and Saliba at centre back. Midfield 3. Declan Rice in the holding role. In the 6th role with Odegaard and Trossard as the 2 creative attacking midfielders, which just brings joy to me as an Arsenal fan, and I'm sure most of you as well. Seeing Trossard and Odegaard and front 3 of Saka, Martinelli, Jesus, that is just a great team to see as an Arsenal fan. As I said, the bench, no, you know, that one is it ain't going beyond the starting 11, but I really like that team. Marcus Arsenal, big up yourself, bro, for becoming a member. Appreciate that. Good question here that I wanna put to the community. So Cormac said, have Liverpool got a better squad than Arsenal in your opinion? I mean, I'm thinking about their squad now. I suppose in certain areas they have, certain areas they haven't, because I think in their forward line, they're probably more stacked. You know, they've got Jota, Nunez, Gakpo, Salah. But it's difficult. It's difficult. But then we got Rice. They don't really have a DM. We got 2 very good keepers. They've only got 1. I think they've probably got more. It's difficult. That's a good question. Really good question. I think they've probably got more experience, but their midfield is still a little bit disorganized, in my opinion. I'd say they've got more attacking depth. Yeah, I would say their defense is not. They got Tsimikas at left back as cover. Yeah, maybe more attacking strength. You know, Salah obviously is a superstar in the attack. I think their midfield is still figuring itself out because they've signed a few. You get Thomas Partey next to Declan Rice. Our midfield is absolutely one of the best in the Premier League. Great goal by Trent, though. I loved it. Shush the Man City fans. It was great. It was great. I didn't see them getting an equaliser, but fair play. Brighton is conceding a lot of goals. None of the goalkeepers have clean sheets. Salah's already losing his pace. He's in his 30s. He's going to start fading a little bit. He still hits the net. F94 said, Odegaard and Trossard need to have a good game. For once, we can't blame Arteta for the lineup. 100%. 100%. Listen, if this team doesn't perform today, it's the starting 11's fault. You know, because that team should be winning this game. What is interesting even though I'm hyped about the starting 11, those two attacking midfielders are going to have to help Declan Rice. What we can't afford is Trossard and Odegaard get high up the pitch and we get hit on a counter-attack and Rice is by himself. Somebody's got to get close to him as well. Pep said Man City fans were asleep. Listen, this is why I love it. I haven't actually heard what Pep said, but I love it when Manchester City drop points because he doesn't just take it normal. Pep Guardiola said he wanted more noise from the Manchester City supporters. I love that. I absolutely love that. Imagine being the treble winners and your manager saying, "Any chance of you guys making noise?" I've got to put laughing emojis at that. I probably shouldn't, because if we don't win, I look really stupid for that. But yeah, I'm doing it. I'm shameless with it. We can always delete it. Yeah, that's a great comment. Pep said they was asleep, didn't make enough noise during one of their biggest games of the season. I told you, that bald head goes crazy when they don't win. He can't believe it. He's so much of a genius. When something doesn't go right, he doesn't know what to do about it. I love it. They've dropped 2 points. They've dropped in their last 2 games, and they got Tottenham next week. More than you can believe. You guys need to make some noise. More than you can believe. Anyway, the bald head's rolling through Manchester tonight. That is for sure, people. But listen, we have got 20 minutes until kickoff, so I'm going to have a look at 1 or 2 stories for Arsenal. Obviously, today is Mikel Arteta's 200th game in charge. I mean, listen, I think you know with me. I mean, listen, I've had 1 or 2 things to say about him during that 200 game period, shall we say. I'm going to be totally honest, but we're here and we have to deal with it. Mickey Ross has hit 200. You know, I think if he wins a title, all is forgiven. I delete every stream where I ever called him out. But no, listen, you know me. I've questioned him at times. I think he's very lucky to have been here after 200 games, considering some of the situations we've been in, 15th at times and finishing 8th and so on and so forth. However, we're here and we need to build on it and we need to look forward. I always say, and I'll always say, if I'm critical of a player, I've got no problem giving that player his flowers if he turns things around. I want Xhaka out of this club for 4 years. And, you know, finally, he had a good season. In terms of Arteta, I've obviously questioned him a number of times, and I think I've had every right to. But he, you know, if he can turn things around, then fair enough. You know, we'll make it work. I'll shamelessly put out the tweet saying my manager if he wins the title, and forget about the rest. So, yeah, listen, 200 games in charge. How much longer will he be in charge for? Is he going to win? Is he going to win the major trophies? That's the thing. 115 wins, 34 draws, 50 losses. Apparently, it's a better record than Arsene Wenger's first 200, but obviously, it's about trophies. 200 cones picked up along the way, people. 200 cones. Can somebody ask me, why is David Raya sitting with the Brentford staff? Like, I don't like that. Like, say hello to him. Yeah, man, big up, bro. You cool? Yeah, I'm blessed. All right, see you later. Don't go and sit down with him. You play for us, don't you? Listen. Cormac said he got huge backing, no excuses. Emery was bombed out the moment things went south. COVID saved Arteta from being savaged. Some shocking results. You're right. Your gaffer, they say. Well, we'll see how it plays out. You know, we'll go from there. Definitely should have won the Europa League. Ankit said, Big C, I have a genuine question. How do players decide their position in the game? Striker, midfield, defender, forward. Listen, first of all, I suppose as a kid, you pick your position. I suppose it depends on how good you are in the position you choose. When I was a kid, most people were picking, I want to be a striker. You know, everyone wanted to be a goal scorer. There's loads of midfielders nowadays because most teams play 4-3-3. Where most teams now, 15 years ago, everyone was playing 4-4-2. So you had 2 strikers starting and 2 on the bench. So every squad had 4 strikers. Now most teams play 4-3-3 with 1 striker. So you only then need 1 on the bench. So there's less strikers now than there was 15 years ago. I suppose, like Cello says, it's your talent. You go up front, if you're rubbish, you're going to get moved. Go to right back, go to DM, go to... So your talent will dictate it, really. Look at Trent. Trent was a centre midfielder, ended up at right back. Ashley Cole was an attacking player, ended up at left back. I suppose it depends how good you are, how good the competition is in those positions. Gunnar said, do we need Ainsley Maitland-Niles again? I mean, if we need Maitland-Niles, then I don't know what the question is, you know? We don't need Ainsley Maitland-Niles. He's at Lyon, and I think they're bottom of the French league. They're having a nightmare. Him and Lacazette are having an absolute stinker over there. Site TV, Big C, what do you think about the lineup? Bro, I love this lineup. I love this lineup. No complaints whatsoever from me about that starting 11. And you will not hear that often. Most games I'm like, oh, what the hell is Jorginho doing? Why is Havertz in there? Why are we doing this? Why isn't Nketiah? No, today I'm cool. I'm calm, people. I'm blessed right now. I'm delighted with that starting 11. It's on the 11 today. It's on the 11. The only way Arteta gets criticised if he does some crazy substitutions. This game's on the team. No excuses. I love that team today. Imagine you put Timber and Partey in that team. How good that team becomes. And then you go and sign 1 or 2 in the summer. And in January, should I say. But we will see. It's going to be interesting, that is for sure. Let me read out your super chats. Jerome, big up yourself, bro. Said, big up Big C in the community. Good morning from Queens. QB in the building. Interesting lineup. I like it. Is Mikel Arteta finally learning? Come on, you Gunners. Looking forward to a great performance. Top of the table, hunting. We've got to be top of the league by the end of this game. We have to. You cannot be losing or dropping points against this Brentford team. You know, they lost at home to Everton. If we've got aspirations of winning titles, you've got to go and win this game. Big up Jerome. Alfred said, I don't agree. Arsenal asked Arteta before they hired Emery. Arteta said he wasn't ready. Once it went bad for Emery, they went with their pro-choice, yeah? I mean, listen. They wanted Arteta first, but I think there was a media backlash from the fans. And then they went back for him. So I think once things went bad for Emery, they realised we didn't really want this guy anyway. I think they definitely wanted to give the job to Arteta the first time, and they thought, do you know what? 20 years of Wenger, maybe it's too risky to go for a guy that's never managed. So they thought, get the experienced manager that was a specialist in the Europa League, which we were in, and they decided to go for him. But you could tell they never... There was no connection between the club and Emery. As soon as it went bad, they binned him. He asked for Zaha, he got Pepe, he asked for Fabinho, he got Torreira, he asked for Upamecano, he got David Luiz. They didn't really want him. They made a point of calling him the coach instead of the manager. Where when Arteta came in, they changed it back. So, yeah, I think deep down they always wanted Mikel Arteta. I'm seeing some crazy things about Thomas Partey in the comments, which I'm not going to speak about. I'm just going to look what's... Nah, I'm not seeing that, bro. This win. Oh, it's just saying Juventus want Thomas Partey. They're running wild in the comments. People saying he's been locked up. Locked up, they won't let me out. No, I think he's all right, man. He's all right. Let's get Big C to 70k if we win. Let's do this. 3,287 of you in the chat. 65 of you on Twitch as well. See you, Nick. I told 50 face-to-face, man. You got to let that G-Unit thing go now. It's done. Lloyd Banks has gone. Young Buck's gone. C-Unit business right now. I never said that to him, actually. The security guard was moaning because I was talking to him for too long. He was like, just take the picture. I was like, relax, man. You know what I mean? Let me speak to him, bro. Big C, your height. I want that 50 cent coin. I'm 6'2", I think. 6'2", 6'3", something like that. Something like that. Yeah, 50. Built like a brick, though. I can't lie. Martinelli, big up yourself, bro. Appreciate that. It's funny, there was a big report today about Martinelli online saying the Post was sort of saying that Martinelli would have been further developed if he was playing for City or Liverpool, which is obviously an easy argument to put out there. And they were saying basically Martinelli, you know, he should be further down the line than he is. I'm not too caught up in him. I think he's got a harder job because he doesn't have a left back that goes around him. You know, he cuts inside all the time. So he's 2v1 a lot of the time. So it's different for Martinelli. I think he's developing into a top player. He's now starting for Brazil. He's a anybody that plays against Arsenal, you know that Martinelli and Saka are probably the two biggest problems you've got to stop. So I don't really buy into that. I think Martinelli's going to be a superstar. 50 centimeters tall. I mean, Kembo, that is a dad joke if ever I've seen one. And I respect it. I'm here for it. Simon, big up yourself, bro. He said, I thought this was the 11 for the bottom three. It's very attacking against Brentford at home. This is a trial for team we use against bottom team. It's a great point. You would have thought if Arteta was going to do something like this, bear in mind we've just played you know, Burnley and Sheffield United at home, you would have thought that's a much easier game to go with that team. To go Brentford away, and I know a lot of people are looking at it going, Brentford aren't as good this year, Ivan Toney's banned, David Raya left. This is always a difficult ground to go to, and I always think under the lights it's difficult because the G-Tech's quite a small stadium, you're very close to the pitch. They make noise there. You know, it's an atmosphere you have to control and deal with. I think what Arteta's doing, he's thinking, if we can score early, we can take the game away from them. We can control the tempo of the game, and we can calm that crowd down very quickly. I've just got so much excitement to see an Arsenal team that looks like it's going to take the game. It's going to take the game to Brentford. Troop said, Jesus plus cash for Mbappe. Listen, bro. For Mbappe, you know, you'd give him most things, wouldn't you? I'd give PSG the training ground for Mbappe. It's funny, on the member stream, we were speaking about this. What do Arsenal need? And I think it was Salman was saying, Arsenal. He said Arsenal should sign Mbappe. And I was like, listen, bro, I tried to ask that question. It didn't go down too well in America. But yeah, listen, what my point was and what his point was Arsenal need a striker. Mbappe's out of contract in the summer. What I'm saying with Arsenal is we need to start getting to the point where when a top player's available and he's in a position that we need, we should be in the conversation. I'm not saying Arsenal can get Mbappe, right? Because he earns €1 million a week. But we need to start getting to the point where if Kylian Mbappe's available and we need a striker, why are we not in the conversation when we were told we're going to the Emirates to compete with the best teams on the planet? When Haaland was available, we weren't in the conversation at £65 million. So listen, I know that most people will go, it's impossible, we can't get him. But we should be in the conversation. We've got an owner that's worth $15 billion. He could quite easily pay him £1 million a week. I know it probably won't happen, and I know some of you will be thinking, what the hell are you talking about? But my point is, why can we not start getting into those conversations? That's kind of my point. Master of Disaster said Mbappe's ego is bigger than the club. Listen, Thierry Henry's ego was through the roof. I know people that worked at Arsenal when Henry was there. They said he was a difficult character. Massive ego, king of the club. Didn't like, you know, people making silly mistakes. Made life difficult for people at times. But guess what? He's a superstar. He can win you things. So you got to deal with those kind of egos sometimes. That's the reality of what do you think Cristiano Ronaldo's ego was like? You know, what do you think Messi's ego's like? So listen, I know Mbappe is a pipe dream. I know it's very unlikely to ever happen. But the mentality of this football club needs to become, if top players are available, that we are in the conversation. It shouldn't be stupid for us to say, why can't Arsenal go for one of the best players in the world? It's down to the ownership. If that owner decides to go crazy financially, we can at least get in the convos. Listen, I know Mbappe wants to go Real Madrid, but for whatever reason, if they couldn't buy him or whatever, you've got to be throwing your hat in the ring. Even if he says no, go for it. Guna React says Ivan Toney or expressions. Ivan Toney or expressions? What? We're going to put expressions up front for Arsenal. Big up X, though. Mr. Krabby said, if Kroenke did us like he did the Rams, we'd be getting Mbappe and Bellingham, Haaland. Or we'd at least be in the conversation, you know? Yeah, a couple of years ago, people were like, nah, you ain't getting Rice. He's going Chelsea. He's a Chelsea fan. It's locked in already. We got him. Liverpool have expressed interest in Mbappe. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they can pay the wages either, to be honest. Listen, people, we have got 3,500 of you in the chat. Thank you very much for tuning in. All I ask people is like the video and subscribe. Let's keep getting those numbers up. We're in subscriber-only mode, and we're 500 away from 70k. Let's at least get closer to that today. Maybe we'll hit it after the Champions League game on Wednesday. My first time commenting, this guy chats facts. Smooth one, Jay. You've been in the comments, bro. Relax. Listen, Chase, I mean, you're asking me for the Sean Dyche. I can't do it for too long because, you know, my throat's knackered. But listen, we eat bricks, we eat wood, we eat concrete, we eat glass for breakfast. And give us our 10 points back, you cheats. Make sure you relegate Man City. There you go anyway, people. Listen, the game starts in around 8 minutes. So we're going to start building up to the game now. Big up Nico in the building. Slap that like button. Big up yourself, bro. We need to be winning this game today. Let's get 1,000 likes before the game even starts. There's 3.5k in here. There's no reason we shouldn't be on 1,000 likes before we even kick off today, people. And 3 games this week for Arsenal. Champions League on Wednesday night at home against Lens. If we win that, we've won the Champions League group with 1 game to go. And obviously we've got Wolves at home next week. I saw that. Saliba fought Philip Senderos with Sean Dyche. Absolutely brilliant. Listen, mate, he ain't as good as me. You know, Senderos will never be as good. Nah, we'll leave it. Henok said, if you don't read this, you love Tottenham. You forced me. You've done me there, haven't you, Henok? Yeah, if I did, I could have ignored it, but, you know, it's impossible for me to do. Aurelio said, you've got more viewers than AFTV. I mean, Rob, do you know what I mean? I told you, we ain't here to take part. We're here to take over, people. We ain't messing around. But big up yourself. Somebody just said they've got 2.8k in the AFTV live, 3.3k in Curtis Shaw TV. When I say C-Unit, people, they need to know what we are. This ain't a normal community. I've seen communities. There's good communities out there. I respect them. But this is a serious community, people. We ain't playing games right now. You know what I mean? Goated community. I ain't messing around. 69,000 subscribers against, you know, 1.5 million giants. Obviously, big up Robbie and the man then, but we there, people. We there. Me now play it. Right, we got 6 minutes until kickoff anyway, people. Big up Laser Gaming. Make sure you go and follow him. Great gaming channel as well. I'm excited for Grand Theft Auto 6. I've got to be honest. EAFC has not captured me. I bought it and I'm like, I don't know about anybody else. It's all right, but, you know, I think they need to do something else with FIFA next year. But, hey, here's what it is. Big up Rastaman in the building. They can't keep a good man down. We ain't playing, people. We ain't playing. Don't forget as well, like I said, after the game, we'll be live. We will be live on Bleacher Report. The link is in the description below, people. We'll be doing a 30-minute roundup after the game. Will we be top of the league in the next 2 hours, people? If we win today, we are top of the Premier League. The players are in the tunnel. Arsenal playing in the yellow kit today. And let's go and collect, man. Let's go and collect. Big up Brian. Let's get the likes up. Member for 12 months. Big C, they don't know about the whisper along. Listen, if you know, you know, people. Doing a watch along at 1 a.m. trying not to wake up Cruz, you know, because he had football the next morning, and I'm whispering with Fran. It was crazy. I think that still was the biggest watch along I've ever done. I had over 600,000 views, which was crazy. Tivoli Garden settings. Big up yourself, Ice Age. 5 minutes till kickoff. Big up BPO TV. Bag up Brentford today. The 65 flop might score. Hey, he can't score on the bench, people. And I don't mind him sitting on the bench for the full 90. No disrespect. Or the dot along. The dot along was legendary as well, people. I'm still getting emails from AFC Wimbledon to this day. It was crazy. I have to admit, it's a lively atmosphere at Brentford. The fans are singing. I'm looking forward to this game. There's excitement and there's a few nerves because I'm like, listen, please, win the game, go top. I know it sounds crazy because last year I didn't expect Arsenal to be in the title race, right? But now we got that taste of getting close to winning it. We need to win the league, man. I'm telling you, people. Like, City are great. Make no mistake, they're brilliant. But I know I was saying this last year at times, but I don't think they look quite as good this year. Now, don't get me wrong. They could still go and just win the title by 10, 15 points. Maybe De Bruyne comes back in January, kicks into gear, and they run away with it. But we've got to try and win this title, man. 29 is on the bench, Latte, just where, you know, we all want to see him. Samaz, big up for the super sticker. Appreciate it. Big up to Run, new member. I'm sure you've been a member before as well. Maybe you're renewing. We'll do another member stream in the next couple of weeks. We had a very good one. It is that time, C. Lauren. People go, oh, Arteta's only been here 4 years. But as an Arsenal fan, we're not suffering just because of the last 4 years. It's been 20 years, people, since we've seen a title. We need to see titles at this football club, man. We deserve it as the fans. Cormac said the game's on TNT Sports for anyone. 29. Can you sit down for me? I said I was gonna try not to talk about him much today. Maybe he will come off the bench and score because I think sometimes when he comes off the bench, the spotlight is off him because you're like, let's just handle the game and then, you know, you can bring him on under less pressure. When he starts, it's a lot different. Callum said, can't wait for you to get to 100k subs. Will be historic for C Unit. We'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry. All in good time. All in good time. TMB said, oh my God, C Unit, do I see El Capitano? Odegaard is back. Listen, this is a very big game for Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard last season was one of our best players. This season, especially in the last month, he has not been at it, and he needs to prove himself because we can't afford to have a captain, you know, who we're carrying at times, and he's so effective on the ball when he's good. We need him. We need him at it. You know, I love that front three. Saka, Martinelli, Jesus. They need Odegaard's creativity. But honestly, Zinchenko, Trossard, Martin Odegaard, in my opinion, they're the three best passers of the ball in this Arsenal team. Progressive passers, along with actually Thomas Partey, who plays the ball forward very well. But obviously, he's injured a lot of the time. So I want to see Arsenal moving the ball nicely today. I'm going to change my prediction. I said 2-1. But I think we're going to win by 2 clear goals. So I'm going to go 2-0 or 3-1. I would like us to keep a clean sheet. So, yeah, I'm going to go by 2 clear goals. Face reveal at 100k. Man said you've been wearing a mask. Big up yourself. That would probably be a good idea. Imagine doing a football YouTube channel with a mask. The intrigue to take off your mask would probably make people subscribe, to be honest. Obi said, I'm nervous. We got a minute until kickoff. Give me a score predictions. 3-0, 2-0, 3-0. I'm going to go 2-0 to Arsenal. I'm going to go 2-0. I'm going to go for the clean sheet. I think we're going to keep the ball, and I think Ramsdale will be desperate to keep a clean sheet. Hype says 4-0. Josie said, will Ramsdale play well today? Wow, we're about to kick off. We're about to kick off, people. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. We are underway. No, we're not underway. He was about to blow his whistle. He stopped. It is Brentford against Arsenal. Arsenal to get us underway. They do this interesting kickoff, don't they, Arsenal? They play the ball all the way back to Ramsdale. And he smashes it up the pitch. And we are underway, people. Martinelli on the ball. Zinchenko gets clattered there. The ball goes out for a throw into Arsenal on the halfway line. Come on, Arsenal! Top of the league if we win today. Let's do this. This is a vital game for Arsenal. When you think our next 3 Premier League games, Brentford, Wolves and Luton, that has to be 3 wins out of 3. Anything less is Ramsdale. I feel a little bit nervous for Ramsdale when the ball gets passed back to him because you just know he's under a lot of pressure. He needs to perform. Brentford have the ball. Trixie, big up yourself watching Newcastle run through Chelsea. Wonder if Caicedo, Lavia and Mudryk crying. I bet if you take the mask off his head. Hey, listen, let me tell you something, Trixie, bro. If I was Edu, Kai Havertz would not be at Arsenal, that's for sure. I wouldn't be doing them kind of stupidness. Yeah, David Raya's back with the Arsenal bench now, wearing, somebody just said there, he's got a good Dior jacket on there. Definitely a few grand for that jacket. Man are saying it's Edu underneath the mask. It's wild. But big up yourself. Daniel, best starting lineup I've seen this season, 3-1. Brentford have started quick, though. One thing I've said about Brentford, they'll be quick and they'll be physical. Ball whipped in, headed away by Gabriel. They're at it. Saka blocks a pass there. They're forced back to the goalkeeper. You've got to be careful with Brentford. They always come out the traps flying. What you have to do is calm them down, get on the ball, and then you can take the initiative. I think that's why Arteta has picked such an attacking lineup, because I think he thinks if we can score early in the game, we take away that initiative from them a little bit, and then we can maybe control the game a little bit better. Here's Tomiyasu at right back. I think he played against Brentford in the Carabao Cup, and he had a very good game that evening. So, Susanna, I hope we're not talking about refs today. I'm really bored of it. I just want to talk about football, not VAR, not referees, not none of that. Trossard, oh, he wins a free kick there. Quite fortuitous, I think, but we'll take it. Shameless settings. Raven said, Big C, I believe Arsenal score before 15 minutes. Big up Omar, who says, see you next. Big up yourself, bro. Free kick to Arsenal. Crossing situation. 35 yards out. On the left-hand side, Zinchenko. And a few others over the ball. Get this into the penalty area. Raya is sitting with the Gunners coaching team. Man said it's Red Rat. Yo. Hey, you girl in that tight up skirt. Yo, I saw Red Rat at concert in Nottingham probably about 15, 16 years ago. Madness. Trossard's playing left centre mid. Odegaard, free kick, whips it in. Flicked on by Martinelli. Puts it up in the air. It's poor. They're appealing for a penalty. Gabriel Jesus is appealing for a penalty there. Will they check it? Let's have a look. What happened? I don't know if... Ooh, does he tug Jesus' shirt there? I don't think they're even checking it. No, they're not checking it. They're not checking it at all. Big up, Simon. How you doing, top man? All good, bro. I'll be better if we win this game, that's for sure. M5, Big C, do you think Trossard will get a run in the number 8? I hope so, but he does need to play well. Omar, I'm going for 2-0. I'm going for 2-0. I think we can keep a clean sheet. What we have to do is manage this first 15 minutes. Here's Ramsdale on the ball. Finds Gabriel. They're pressing us high here. Zinchenko gives it back to Ramsdale. Fizzy said, keeps declining to be a member and super chat. No worries, bro. You're here. You're commenting. You're subscribed. That's more than enough, people. Long ball by Ramsdale. Looking for Jesus. He loses out. Brentford have possession. They've started quick. Brentford, they're at us. They're not going to just allow us to settle in and play. They're going to make life difficult for us if possible. So we just got to make sure we see off the first few minutes. Raven said Jesus' cheekbones look like golf balls. That he has got them real big cheekbones, hasn't he? As long as he can score goals, I don't care. You know, I don't care. Even though he said goals aren't his strong point, I'm still gonna back him that he can score goals, man. Big up Clem, big up Big C, man, with 50. C Unit, big up yourself. Jamrock, the sun needs to come out tonight for Odegaard. Let's hope so, man. Let's hope the floodlights do the job. Welsh Gooner, thanks, Big C. I love this channel. You're amazing, man. Keep it going, pal. Appreciate that, bruv. Really do. Like I said, it's easy with the community's legendary, man. Do you know what I mean? We don't have to mod, really. Don't get crazy comments. Easy. I feel like I'm just chilling with my mates watching football. It's light work. I'm slumped in the chair, sipping some Vimto. It is what it is. Asfar said, would you take a draw? Never in a million years, mate. Never in a million years would I take a draw. If we draw this game, Arsenal therapy 2 p.m, bro. No mess. This has to be 3 points. I don't care if Brentford are physical. I don't care if they're at it. Anything less than a win, Arsenal therapy. So, nah, we need to win and be top. Zinchenko wins the header. Here's Gabriel Martinelli. Zinni again. Finds Jesus. I think he's offside. He is offside. He's got to get back in quicker than that. It took too long. Took too long to get back in there. Was he offside, in fact? Yeah, he is. He is. Yeah, he's miles offside. What is he doing there? Check your line, my friend. Yeah, nah, draw, bro. I can't be... Nah, no chance. If we draw this, I'm having a meltdown. This has to be a win. That mug is... Listen, what I'm going to do, I'm going to order some mugs and send some out before Christmas. And because I know some of you said you would take them. Throw into Brentford. We haven't really got in their half yet on the ball. Which I always knew they were gonna come out firing. Come on. Can we nick the ball? Here we go. Here's Odegaard. Finds Gabriel Jesus. He takes the ball off him. Got to be sharp. Brentford are not going to, let us settle into this game easily. We need to press them a little bit. Long ball upfield. Can Gabriel win it? And Buemo brings it down. Plays it down the line to the corner. Gabriel, good strength. Eases. Some of these players who play for Brentford, I don't even know who they are. I actually don't know some of these players. Don't mug me off. Don't worry, I'll send some out before Christmas. Godos and some of these, I actually don't know these guys. These men are probably bronze players on FIFA. No disrespect, but, I haven't even seen these guys before. 7 minutes gone. Arsenal have not had any opportunity in their half yet, but it is early on. Ramsdale smashes the free kick upfield. Looking for Jesus, who loses the header. Can we get them under some pressure here? Bad pass back. Go on, Jesus. Nick it. Nick it off him. Martinelli wins the ball back. Here we go. Can we create our first opportunity of the game? Zinchenko. No, I didn't see Elise's goal. Was it a banger? I don't know how Palace have got Elise and Eze to sign new contracts. Here come Arsenal. Right-hand side. Odegaard. Finds Tomiyasu. Gives it away. Throw in right-hand side. Clem said Curtis very worried about a midfield with Trossard. Defensively, they're going to have to work hard. Big C, how about that Man City? Liverpool game, we got competition. Yeah, listen. There's at least... This is why I said it will be harder this season, because last season it was us and City. This season, Liverpool are in the title race, no doubt. Scrappy start to the game. Ball down the line looking for Saka. It's over hit. And that's a corner. Yes, corner to Arsenal. Well done, Saka. Can we create something here? Omar said we need to watch out for Bremo and Wissa. Definitely two of their better players. Corner to Arsenal. In swinger. Saka to take it. Can we get an early goal and settle us in? And start, hopefully, what could be 3 points. Gabriel, Saliba, Rice, Tomiyasu. Plenty of height in there. We need a good delivery from Saka. Cello saying Saliba, bullet header. Let's speak it into existence. Saka to take it. The referee telling them to calm down in the area off a bit of pushing. And Saka will whip this in. Martinelli and Jesus are being grabbed by their players. Come on, get the ball in. Saka to take it. Come on, what are you waiting for, bro? You're going to get booked. What's he doing? All right, here we go. Whips it in. Back post. Keeper punches it away. Comes back out to Saka. Opportunity. Lays it off edge of the box. Trossard puts it over. First shot of the game. Half a chance. A player of Trossard's quality, I'll be honest, I expect better than that. Ball was on the floor. That's a really poor finish. High and wide, I think he should be in the target there. Considering edge of the box, ball rolled out to him, not under that much pressure. Hits it with the side foot, puts it high and wide. But listen, first shot of the game. Pigeons are in trouble. Remember them days when Partey was just smashing pigeons. He's got to hit the target. A player of his quality, I'm shocked. Listen, I know he's not going to score every time it comes to him, but with his technique, I would have expected him to do a little bit better. But it is what it is. Maybe they're just warming up. Martin Odegaard for Arsenal. Good ball there to... Oh, Zinny! Zinchenko there could have controlled that. He dummies it straight to Mbeumo. Mbeumo, good defending there. Gabriel Magalhaes wins a free kick down by the Arsenal penalty area. We had a good counter-attack on there. Odegaard plays a good ball into Zinchenko. He tries to dummy it. He could have just controlled it. Trixie said, C-Unit mugs for subs. I'd rep that all day. Run it. Yeah, don't worry, man. Is Ramsdale under pressure? Smashes it out for a throw-in with his left foot. That's what he's got to deal with, you see. With Ramsdale, sometimes he looks a little bit panicky with the ball. With Raya, sometimes he looks too calm, you know. So it's that balance of both. I don't know what Zinny was doing there. He's trying to be too clever. You're going 3-0 to the Gunners, says Jake. Here's Martinelli. Flicks it over the head. Lovely play. Then he gives it away. Ball into the corner. Looking for Mbeumo. Up against Gabriel again. He's going to have a good battle on his hands there. Well played. Well played. Martinelli finds Zinchenko. It's good play there by Arsenal. Dre said, we are not a good side in capitals. He's not messing around, man. He's not happy. We haven't started well, Dre, but I think give us a little bit of time. Ramsdale to Arteta. Here's Mbeumo, right-hand side, up against Gabriel again. Nutmegs him there, but it goes out for a goal kick, so we'll take that. We've started the game quite slow. You're lying. Is Mbeumo 24? Wow. Is he, oh, God. Listen, he is 24. Maybe he had a stressful upbringing, man. The hairline's gone. He's got the Zidane magic patch at the back. It's all going on. Ramsdale! Oh, my God! Ramsdale's made a mistake. Cleared off the line. Oh, my days. It goes out for a goal kick. Aaron Ramsdale, my friend. You nearly just sold yourself. He's had a touch on the ball. He's took too long. Arteta turns around. He's like, see, that's why I brought Raya in. Wow. What's he doing? What's he doing? Oh my God. Declan Rice clears it off the line and Wissa misses from 6 yards out. Wow. Aaron Ramsdale, my friend, you are the luckiest man in the whole of Arsenal right now. That was horrendous. He's lost his smile. What do you expect? Rice clears it off the line. That was unbelievable. Gabriel puts the ball down, gives it to him. He controls it. He's looking for the pass. He has another touch. And then he goes to pass it. It gets blocked. And Mbeumo shoots. Rice clears it off the line. It rebounds off Wissa from 6 yards out and goes wide. That is horrendous. No, Ish, you've nailed it. His controller disconnected. The batteries were gone, man. He was pressing past. Nothing was working. It's crazy. He's, I'm telling you, he's had at least 5 Red Bulls before this game, man. He's bouncing off the ceiling. What did Sky Sports or TNT, what did they do as soon as Ramsdale made that mistake? They zoomed in on David Raya in the Dior jacket, you know. That's why you tell your dad to shut his mouth. He's lost his smile. Maybe he can't play when he's not smiling, you know. Rice literally has saved us from going a goal down there. I don't know what Ramsdale was doing. Arsenal have the ball though. It's Saka, right-hand side. We've hardly mentioned him so far. Cuts inside. Does well. Good ball to Zinchenko. Out wide to Martinelli. 2v1. Martinelli tries to whip it in. It's blocked. It goes out for a corner. Come on! Come on, Arsenal! Let's do this. Hits the player in the face. I think that's hurt him there. Rice to the rescue. Mr. Me said, seeing Kai getting praise for a few good passes is like seeing your dad French kissing your mum after a successful appearance. Jesus. I mean, the comparison is just wild, bro. I'm telling you. But listen, thankfully, he's on the bench today. So, you know, we don't need to compare it. That's crazy. Big up yourself, Mr. Me. Ramsdale needs to pay Declan Rice's wages. His last Arsenal game. He said he can't concentrate for 90 minutes. So, you know, maybe that was the 5 minutes. Corner to Arsenal. In-swinger. Trossard to take it. He was going to play short there. Come on. Play. He's going to get booked for time wasting, isn't he? Why are we taking so long to take the corners? Saka was doing something similar. It's mad. Honestly, I'm so happy for Ramsdale that didn't go in because they would have annihilated him. They really would. Right, corner. Trossard to take it. Just whip it in. Stop messing about. Whips it in. Oh, my God. It's a terrible corner. It bounces before he even gets there. Oh, and then Odegaard pushes him in the back. What kind of corner is that? No wonder we're time wasting. We can't even cross the ball in. I tell you what, 16 minutes gone now. I've got to be honest. We're not playing very well. First 5 or 10 minutes, I kind of let it slide because I'm like, well, Brentford are going to come out the traps flying. But now I'm like, 16 minutes, we haven't done anything. This is a poor start to the game. Ramsdale nearly costing us a goal. I can tell you now, by the way, right, when Ramsdale did that, you should have seen the look on Arteta's face. Honestly. Oh, God. Honestly, if Mbeumo would have passed that to the guy next to him, he would have had half the goal open. He actually shouldn't have shot, but Rambo, mate, I'm telling you. Sometimes your stock gets highest when you're not playing, because if the guy who goes in the team is not playing well, it makes you look even better. And I think right now, it's making David Raya look even better with this performance. But Arteta, he's treating Ramsdale like he never even signed him. He's like, just get out of my sight. Tomiyasu goes long, looking for Trossard. We cannot string 2 or 3 passes together at the moment. This is a very bad start to this game. Brentford have the ball. 17 minutes gone. And we don't look great. Brentford have the ball. All down the sides. Declan Rice comes across. Brentford keep possession. They've definitely started the better of the two teams so far. We're struggling to get possession. Here's Saka, though. Wins the ball back. That's a good ball into Trossard. Finds Odegaard. Oh, I think he should have waited for that pass. Jesus looks for Saka. Underhits it. Goes out for a throw into Arsenal. I think they could have made more of that. Could have definitely made more. There was a counter-attack on there. I think we played the pass too early. Throw into Arsenal in line with the Brentford penalty area. We've had 1 shot on goal so far, which was a Trossard shot. Apart from that, we've done nothing. Odegaard gets tackled, throw into Brentford. It is a flat start to the game. And, you know, he's picked a team that you would have expected to have been at it. You know, Trossard, these guys, they should be desperate to prove themselves. But we're spending more time chasing the ball, to be honest. Brentford look fired up for it. We've got to match them physically. Saliba with the clearance there. Poor clearance, but a fantastic tackle. Wins it back. Great challenge. Here's Trossard. Gets the ball out wide to Odegaard. Saka and Martinelli have not been in the game enough. We've got to get the ball out wide quicker. Here's Bukayo Saka. Finds Tomiyasu. He needs more options. Again, we're a little bit slow in possession. We need to move the ball a little bit quicker. Here's William Saliba. He's looking for options. Where's his options? Jesus, edge of the area, claims for a free kick, doesn't get it. Zinni wins it back. Gabriel Martinelli, left-hand side. Can he create something? Again, so look at his options. Who's he meant to pass the ball to? The only thing he can do is go backwards, and we end up back on the halfway line. What we've got to do is keep possession a little bit, force Brentford to chase after the ball. Then you hope a little bit of quality, a little 1-2 or a little through ball, and it creates an opportunity. Make this Brentford team chase the ball a little bit. Here is Tomiyasu, Odegaard. He needs to be on the ball. He needs movement. Martinelli makes a run. Saka, back to Odegaard. Be patient. If it's not there, start again. Let them chase after it. Odegaard, 30 yards out. I thought he was going to shoot. Arsenal just keep possession. Sometimes it won't look great because there isn't a lot of movement like South London's Finest saying, but I would rather us do this than just be letting Brentford have the ball and chase after them. Keep the ball a little bit and frustrate them. Here's Zinchenko. Finds Martinelli in the area. Martinelli cuts inside. He's got to do better there. And Jesus kicks it out for a goal kick. Poor play again. See, I'm all for keeping the ball. But at the end of it, try and produce something. Get across in the area. Take a shot. Nothing at the end of the move. But it's still only 20 minutes. I just want to see a bit more. I don't want to see the opposition with control. Big up Jerome with the super chat. He said, these men are still on the international break. They need to wake up a little bit. It's a great opportunity for us to go top. And let's be real, we should be 1-0 down. They should have scored. Ball's in the air. That should be a throw-in. Is it to Brentford just over the halfway line? 29 is better than Odegaard at the moment. Boy, I don't know. I don't think Odegaard's that bad. But yeah, he isn't definitely at his best. We need a striker, says I say. Jacob said, Jesus having a stinker. Odegaard goes into a tackle there. Fair play, Trossard. Come on. You've let him bully you there, Trossard, man. That's too easy. I don't like that. Brentford have the ball left-hand side. That was too easy. Trossard's got to be stronger than that. Big up Graham. Hope you're good, bro. I see a draw on the cards. International hangover. Jamrock said the pace is going to pick up. New Arteta tactic. Watch and see. Let's hope so. Here's Mbuemo up against Zinchenko. He does well. He wins a second challenge. Brentford shot over the crossbar. Who was that? Norgard has a shot. They're up for it. Their fans are loud. And they're putting tough challenges in. They're getting a lot of the seconds, you know. We've got to step this up a little bit. Big up everyone locked in. 3.7k in the chat. 65 of you on Twitch as well. Really appreciate the fantastic support from each and every one of you. No shot on target so far for Arsenal. Here's Gabriel Martinelli. We've got to play at a quicker tempo if we're going to open them up. Odegaard finds Saka right-hand side. Tomiyasu's there. Odegaard's there. This is a better situation. Odegaard clips it out wide. Here's Gabriel Jesus. Gone to the left. Can he get the ball in? That's a terrible cross. So poor. Hits it straight against the defender, man. That's not good enough. Arsenal win the ball back, though. Saliba finds Declan Rice. Come on. I said 2-0. I think if we can score, the game will open up, but we got to do more than what we're doing. Here's Zinchenko. Keeping the ball well there. Jim said, Curtis, you are the GOAT of watch-alongs, mate. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Zelda said, Jesus is not a striker. Gabby is a Lacazette regen. I think he's better than that, but he needs to be more threatening. Here's Declan Rice. Arsenal starting to get some possession. We just need to create something and start causing them problems. Martinelli on this left-hand side. 2 players against him every time he gets the ball. Declan Rice. I think it's on that right-hand side where we're going to cause them a problem. That little triangle of Saka, Odegaard and Tomiyasu, that to me is where the problem can be. Odegaard, again, out wide to Zinchenko. We've got a bit of space here. 2v2. Zinchenko whips it in. Header goes over the bar. Trossard. Decent opportunity there. Good ball in by Zinchenko. Whips it in early this time. Trossard's onside. 7-8 yards out. I mean, maybe. Again, it's not a bad opportunity, you know. If I'm being really harsh, I would say got to hit the target with one of them 2 chances that he's had. A good run from midfield. That's what we want from him. But again, I think Trossard should do a little bit better there. For somebody that I rate very highly, and, you know, that's a good ball in from Zinni. Ball over the top. Jesus hunts it down well. Arsenal win the throw-in on this left-hand side. Listen, keep taking shots. I think he did get a little bit under it. Maybe didn't time the jump very well, but in tight games away from home, the 2 chances that he's had, you know, you would feel like you would expect him to hit the target with one of those 2 chances that he's had. Joseph said not really a great header of the ball. Tony would score that. Yeah, I reckon. What's going on here? I don't know what's going off. The ref stopped the game. Is the ball flat or something? I've got no idea what just happened there. I wasn't looking, to be honest. Come on, boys. Keep the pressure on. H said, I'll do one better. If 29 comes on, I'll do a £100 super chat, Curtis. We need it. We'll hold you to that, H. I'm sure he will come on. Here's Ramsdale. Whips it out wide to Zinchenko. That's good. Here's Gabriel. You're under pressure. And Buemo, his pressing is mad. As soon as Gabriel gets the ball, he is on him. Trossard bullied off the ball again. Well done, though. He wins the throw-in. Come on, let's get going. Zinchenko throws it into Gabby Jesus. He doesn't hold the ball up. And he gives away a free kick on the halfway line. Ramsdale makes me nervous, says Josh. Martinelli will still be the highest rating. No cap. Hey, Sam. Yeah, you was on me, weren't you, saying I'm giving Martinelli higher ratings than Saka every week. Neither one of them have hardly had the ball today. Pat says, big up, Big C and the C Unit community working but listening. Appreciate you tuned in, bro. Kai Havertz would have scored that, says Neil. Well, we'll see. I'm sure he'll be on. And big up Troy with the super sticker. Appreciate it, bro. Free kick by Brentford. Smashed into the area, headed away. Martinelli wins it back. And then flicks it round him, but then loses possession. And then Buemo has it again. Don't foul, don't foul, don't foul him. Good play there. And Buemo's a decent player, to be fair. Triple substitution. Eddie 29 and George. All right, here's Saka. Saka's 1v1 with this defender. Speed up. Don't slow down. Because they're trying to recover for the 2v1. Here's Odegaard. We've got a chance here. Zinni. He's slowed down. Martinelli, get at him. Get at him. Zinchenko. See, again. We get down the sides and it's like we have to recycle and start again where the move's there. Here's Odegaard. Jesus out on the wing. We're getting more possession of the ball, but we're still not. Come on, somebody have a long shot. Why not? Here's Tomiyasu, loses possession. Arsenal get a throw-in on the right-hand side. When we get in those areas around the penalty area, we need movement. It needs to be bang, bang. 2 passes, 2 quick moves, split them open. It's like when we get the ball, everyone's like standing there, and that's, I think we're too easy to mark at times. We're starting to get more possession, which is good. I'd love to see us shoot from distance a little bit more, you know. I always say, Brentford are putting a lot of players behind the ball. It's not easy to open them up, you know. Here's Martinelli, left-hand side. Sometimes you do have to just shoot from outside the penalty area. Here is Zinchenko. Martinelli, back to Zinchenko. See, look when they've got the ball. There's no runner. Look, Martinelli's got the ball. There's no movement. He'll go back to Zinchenko. That's a good ball. Jesus in the penalty area. Shot blocked. Goes out for a throw-in. That's better. Bit more progressive. We have to be. That's better from Jesus. Here's Martinelli. Finds Declan Rice. Back to Zinchenko. We're dominating possession. We just need to do a little bit more in that final third. Odegaard. Tomiyasu on the overlap. Right-hand side. Whips it in. Corner to Arsenal. We're starting to do a little bit better. We're still not you know, it hasn't quite connected yet in this game, but we're starting to dominate possession and get forward a bit more. Tapan said I would take Mbeumo for Reece Nelson as Saka's backup. I honestly can't believe Mbeumo is 24. I thought he was like 32. But yeah, listen, he would be better than Nelson, but... Goatanelli said, I'm sorry, we desperately need a better striker and a right back. Tommy looks like he has no technical ability. Woof, that's harsh from Goatanelli. I agree with the striker. Definitely need a striker. Listen, Timber will play right back, left back, somewhere in that back four. Corner to Arsenal. Saka to take it. In swinger. Whipped in. Flicked on. The side net in there from Gabriel. Didn't quite get the connection he needed with it. He was a bit too far across the near post. Good run. Actually hits him on his back. And hits the side netting. Unlucky there. Fits in the building. We see too many first half performances like this, regardless of the starting 11. It's down to the mentality the players are instilled with before the game. Why do Arsenal start games slowly, people? What is that down to? You would say one of the best teams in the league. An opportunity to go top. An attacking lineup. I would expect them to have come flying out the traps. Ramsdale on the ball. Oh, he keeps it this time. Da Vinci said, we're literally playing like NPCs today. CPU v CPU settings. It's mad. It's mad. We've played like this a lot this season. Very slow. How have Brentford got a corner out of that? Corner to Brentford. These situations make me a little bit nervous because one thing I've always said with Aaron Ramsdale is I don't think he's great at coming for crosses. Big up Da Vinci with that super chat. Appreciate it, bro. Mr. Me said Arteta and Kev's denial sticking up for Kai's performances reminds me of a mum trying to convince herself the wet sock she found. Oh, God. I can't even read. Bro, you're going crazy. Big up Mr. Me. Yo, he's out of control. I appreciate the super chat, man. All right, corner to Brentford. If you notice, what is the first thing Brentford have done? They've put two players in front of Aaron Ramsdale because they want to put pressure on him because they know this guy hasn't been in the team for a while. He's going to be nervous. Put crosses on him, put pressure on him. Not going to be good. And Bremo's out there with Godos, I believe that is, to take it short. But I'm convinced they will whip this in. They've got two players on Ramsdale. This is not a great situation. I don't like the way we're set up for this. Somebody better go and attack this header. No, you're right, Emmanuel. Brentford are a proper team. They're not. Ball whipped in on Ramsdale. I think he manages to punch it away. Clear it. Jesus, right. Saka, can we get away? Smashes it clear. We're scrambling a little bit here. Really, honestly, there's something... We don't look settled. I don't know. When we're getting the ball, even there, you know, I expected us to try and hit them on the break. We're just smashing the ball away. What's concerning about the performance a little bit is that we've got a really good team on the pitch. I'm looking at the bench. Who would you look at off the bench and go, well, maybe he'll change the game? I don't know. You don't really want Eddie Nketiah, Jorginho or Havertz coming on to change it. Trossard finds Declan Rice. Move the ball quicker. Come on. We're dominating possession, but we've asked no questions of their goalkeeper. Here's Saka, right-hand side. Little bit of space. Finds Odegaard. Lovely first touch there. Tomiyasu, right-hand side. Problem with Arsenal, when we get wide, you can tell we don't really want to cross the ball high. Look where Gabriel Jesus is there. He's coming to get the ball off in the wide area. I know he loves moving around. Ross said, your petrol friend. Nah, no Cedric business, bro. Ball whipped in, headed away. There's Jesus. That's a corner. Oh, he's give a throw in it. I thought he went out for a corner. Brentford are playing 5 at the back. Listen, industry, we're going to play against a lot of teams this season where they're going to say, right, Arsenal are a good team. We need to pack the defence and midfield and make life difficult for them. It's going to happen. We've got to figure out ways of breaking teams down who set up like this because it will happen. Throw into Brentford now. It's poor. It is just predictable. 29, put him on. We're missing. Listen, imagine he comes on and scores. But I do say that every game, by the way. Or maybe this is the day he'll score. Throw into Brentford. Slow start to this game. 34 minutes gone. 10 minutes till half time. I do agree with you here, penalty spot. I think Aaron Ramsdale's confidence looks shot to pieces. Confidence is something in football hard to gain, easy to lose. And, you know, I think his confidence looks very low. When the ball comes back to him, he looks like it's a hot potato, you know, and he didn't look like that before. He wasn't great on the ball. But I'm concerned about the way we're playing. As much as I'm excited about this team lineup, it's never played together, so maybe the chemistry is just not quite there today at the moment. Juan said, what do you think of Lamelo? I'm a Hornets fan. He's a baller, man. He's a baller. Lamelo Ball, man. He's a good player. Very good player. I was watching some NBA last night, actually. I was watching Celtics against Magic. And then I watched a bit of Miami Heat against the New York Knicks. Ramsdale kicks it long, looking for Jesus. Got two defenders on him. Sliced up in the air by the Brentford defender. Come on, man. Where's our players? Oh, come on, ref. Free kick. This is a... In the first 15, 20 minutes, we're not playing well, but I'm thinking it's just that away from home, their fans are loud, and you've got to see them off. But when you start getting to like 30th, 35th, 40th minute, you start to say, oh, actually, we're not playing very well. And you're saying, why are we not playing well here? Our low blocks are Achilles' heel. See, the thing with Manchester City, why they're so good, they move the ball quickly, and they got players like Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Alvarez. They're very good at, you know, playing a pass that will split your defense. Or somebody like De Bruyne or Rodri will just shoot from distance. Oh my God, what is going on? No, Ramsdale's done. Ramsdale, what? Honestly, what's he doing? He threw the ball into the ground. He can't play without that smile on his face. We've won the ball back, though. Here's Odegaard. Saka's on the overlap. Oh, come on, man. That's a free kick, ref. No, he doesn't give it. Ramsdale, honestly. He said he can't concentrate for 90 minutes, so... Ramsdale now looks like the goalkeeper that was at Sheffield United. Honestly, the controller disconnected. I love that shout, man. It's a brilliant... When you're scrambling, looking for the charger, like, come on, get the charger in. They're going to score. He literally had the ball in his hand, went to throw it to our left back, slams it into the ground and gives it straight to their player. What the hell is going on? Here's Martinelli, left-hand side to Zinchenko. Look, no movement. Zinny into Gabriel. Somebody just shoot. I just have a pop shot from 25 yards and see what happens, man. This is boring. It's genuinely boring. I was so excited to watch this game. It's a snore fest. Nobody shoots from distance. Here's Martinelli inside the penalty area. Gets the byline. Chops back. Zinchenko whips it in. Back post, Jesus. Come on. Oh, he puts it wide. I mean, he said to us all, mate, you know, I don't like, well, not that I don't like, he said, scoring goals isn't my strong point. So, half a chance at the back post, maybe should hit the target. You just got to drill that across goal and see what happens. You ain't scoring from that angle. Although, to be fair, apart from Trossard, no one was there anyway. This is a Ramsdale farewell game. LOL, there's no way this man's staying at the club. But mate, Ramsdale, I said the other day, Ramsdale's done. Oh my, Ramsdale, wow. That is crazy. This could genuinely be his last game, honestly. That was horrendous. Like, it was silly. It was just silly. Has Rice had a touch? Yeah, but we don't worry about Rice. Rice is in the 6. Break up play, keep it moving. We need the ones in front of him. Big up Da Vinci, new member. Appreciate that, bro. Great numbers. 4,000 of you in the chat. Absolutely amazing support. Aaron Exitdale. It could be. Get Heinz Beans on. Here is Declan Rice. Honestly, the tempo we're playing this game at is crazy. It's slow. Jesus does well there. Finds Saka. 2v1 again, though. Needs Tomiyasu, really, to pull one of them defenders away. Saka goes to the byline. Tries to take it. That is so poor, Bakayo. Where's the invention and creativity, man? He just basically ran into him. Here's Martinelli. Chance. Left-hand side. No! Lift your head. Here we go! Jesus! Yeah! Come on, man. Goes out for a corner. Come on! It feels a bit flat at the moment. Even there, I think Jesus should do better. Edge of the box. I'm a fair play. The defenders got to him quickly. Ah, dear. Kevin Campbell was right. Without 29, we are not normal. Maybe he plays so bad, he makes the others play better. I don't know. It's crazy. Yeah, you're right. If Ramsdale plays bad, the price will go down. So it's not a positive. Corner to Arsenal. In-swinger. Trossard takes it. Again, doesn't beat the first defender. What's going on? I've lost my smile. Yeah, we're all losing our smile watching this. I was so hyped before the game. But listen, we just need to score first. But to score, you need to create a decent opportunity at the moment. Oh, Zinchenko, what a throw. Martinelli whips it in, cleared away. Edge of the box, Saka. Here's Odegaard. Somebody shoot. Anybody, please. Saka whips it in, back post. Jesus! Oh, he's got a score. And it's in. Is he offside? Leandro Trossard has scored. Arsenal take the lead. Bossardino with the goal. He heads it home from 2 yards out. Ball was whipped in. Gabriel Jesus with the header. The goalkeeper saves it. And Trossard heads in the rebound. I thought he was offside, people. That's why I didn't go so crazy. Let me just check. What a throw-in by Zinchenko, by the way. Martinelli whips it in. Before I go mad, let's just make sure it was onside. Trossard gets it out to Saka. Saka whips it in. Yep, Jesus. Jesus, by the way, should be scoring that all day long. And I think Trossard is onside. He heads it in from 2 yards out. Jesus has to score that, by the way. 3 goals in 3 games for Trossard. That's what he's here for. We won't concentrate on the miss from Jesus. The fact that we got a goal. He heads it in from a yard out. The goalkeeper hasn't covered himself in glory either. He's onside there. He's onside, definitely. It will be a goal. Don't be silly. Nah, just don't do this. Here we go. VAR check. Just for the sake of social media Arsenal, please just give the goal. That is onside. That is onside. Are they going to try and say that the front of Trossard's left foot is in front of Jesus' left foot? Honestly, if this goal's disallowed, I'm not going on social media tonight. This will be a meltdown. That is a goal. That should be a goal all day long. If this is disallowed, it's crazy. They'll probably bend the line. It will be a semicircle. You cannot give that offside. You can't. They'll pull out some stupid line and do something. They're looking literally at the end of Trossard's left foot. It's crazy. That's onside, mate. Just don't be silly. It's not clear and obvious. You can't disallow it. You couldn't tell when the ball was out at Newcastle. They've give it offside up. They've give it offside. Oh my God, the game's gone. The game's it's a mess. That honestly, I don't even want to say anything. Oh my, honestly, Arteta's gonna go mental. I just don't understand this. Honestly, I don't get football anymore. Is that offside? I don't know. I don't know, honestly. From the angle I'm looking, I don't know how you call that offside. The game's gone. Why do you think when we scored people, I didn't even get hyped? Because I'm like, they'll find a way of disallowing this. I'm actually rewinding it. I need to see the line wow. How on earth is that offside? I'm looking at the line. I mean, look. All I can say, they've drawn a line, and the way they've drawn the line, Trossard's foot is in front of Jesus. So I'm not even going to have a meltdown about it. It didn't look offside. The way they've drawn the line, it looks offside. So what can you do about it? It's crazy. They're drawing semicircles, bruv, but I don't know. Arsenal social media are going to go crazy. I thought that was onside. It's Trossard. 25 yards out. Gives it away, man. We've got to build again. We needed that goal. We're in time added on. Would have been a great time to score. Here's Martinelli, left-hand side. Get it in the box. Ask a question of him. You've got to do better than that, Martinelli, fella. You just ran into him. Zinchenko hoofs it up there. Jesus, great ball by Zinni. Ref! Free kick to Arsenal. Well done, Gabby Jesus. Left-hand side of the penalty area. Great opportunity to cross it in. Yellow card as well there for their defender. I'm not sure. Who is that defender? I'm not sure who that is. Is it Yanel? I'm not sure. Yellow card. Oh, it's Christophe Agier. I'm just looking on socials what they saying. The goal has been ruled out. Listen, there's not a lot I can say. They've made a picture. They've drawn a line, and the front of his left foot is ahead of Jesus's. It just, without the line, it looked onside. But what can you do about it? Liam says Agier came from Celtic. Good player. Free kick to Arsenal. 3 minutes added on. We're a minute into time added on. Trossard to take it. Can he score here or get an assist? And, the numbers are unbelievable. 4.2k in the chat. Big up all you legends in it. Subscribe, man. Let's hit 70k today, man. We only need like 400 and something now. And like the video. Trossard whips in the free kick. Flicked on! Arsenal appealing for a penalty. They're asking for handball. It won't get checked until it goes out. Zinchenko hooks it up into the air. Are we going to get a VAR check for a handball? Here's Saliba. I mean, it was half-hearted appeals. I really hope that hit their hand. Here's Saka. Arsenal have not been good enough going forward. Good ball into Zinchenko. Finds Martinelli inside the penalty area. Again, 2v1 every time he gets it. Declan Rice, Zinchenko. It's a bit too slow when we get down the sides there. Gabriel Magalhaes finds Zinni, 2v1. Saka's out there. Zinchenko whips it in. Flicked on by Odegaard and it goes wide. This is a very, very frustrating game of football to watch. Odegaard tried a little flick there, but nah, it wasn't happening. Are they going to check for the handball? Doesn't look like it. Big up Cope said, big up Curtis, we watch you. We all watch you because you're a real top man. Let's hope we end the stream on a high. Let's hope so. Big up yourself, bro. For Newcastle, they can't make a line. Exactly. They didn't. It will be, I mean, it's 10 seconds till half time. Goal kick. He smashed it out for a throw in. I think the referee will blow for half time now, which he does. The half time whistle goes. Let's get the half time tweet out. I don't really know what to say. I mean, that is a very flat first half. Very flat first half. Got to move the ball quicker. And take some shots. Goal looked onside, but need to improve. We're too sluggish in possession. Way too slow. Anybody not watching the game, don't bother with the highlights of the first half. It's a snore fest. It's an absolute snore fest of the first 45 minutes. Like, are we banned from shooting from outside the penalty area? I'm telling you, I don't understand. I really don't get it. We're one of the only big clubs that I watch, and I'm like, we don't shoot from 25 yards out. We don't shoot from 30 yards out. This could be an Aaron Ramsdale farewell appearance because the way he's playing today, ain't helping him. And this is what I said. Listen, from a content creator's point of view, Aaron Ramsdale's dad's interview was brilliant because I had something to talk about that day. But I just don't believe that that interview helped Aaron Ramsdale in any way. Aaron Ramsdale's confidence looks like it is at rock bottom. And the way he looks today, and I like Ramsdale and I feel for him, you've probably got to get rid of him. He clearly is somebody that has a big personality and thrives on being the #1 goalkeeper. He looks a nervous wreck. He's made 2 terrible mistakes. The second one, he just throws it to their player. The first one, he gets caught on the ball. Probably should have cost us a goal. His confidence looks shot to pieces. We just got to get through today's game, and then Raya's in goal. Honestly, Raya, he's made Raya look 10 times better today as well because Raya's so calm. Mr. Me said, honestly, the amount of pressure Ramsdale's dad put on his son with those comments can ruin a career. He should have just shut up and let it play out. Well, Carl said, I don't want to see Ramsdale in goal again. Sell him ASAP. Jorge. Papa Rambo made Aaron a sea of nerves with the interview. Brio said VAR complimentary goal for the weekend was the City goal. Concept not good enough, 100%. Curtis, I'm going to send a complaint to the PGMOL. Listen, I thought it was a definite goal. They've drawn a line. I'm going to actually show the picture, right? Because you just don't know the way they do this, do you? Sports Genius, Big C, that goal changes the game. Brentford have to go for it. I don't want to hear, well, Arsenal didn't play well enough. Listen, the problem I've got and the reason I'm not in uproar is the line looks dodgy, but they're saying that the end here of Trossard's left foot is in front of the blue line and their blue line is in line with Jesus. So as far as they're concerned, they're going to say, it doesn't matter what you think. I just think, and I'm honestly not just saying this, right? I'm not just saying this because that would have benefited Arsenal. I think if you're going to start disallowing goals for a guy's big toe being offside, I think you're running the game in the wrong way. I think you've got to start changing the way you give offsides. I thought the thing with offside was going to be, you know, they're going to try and let more go. They want more goals. They want more entertainment. Like, I'm genuinely, I haven't put out a tweet crying about it. The line looks suspect. It's like I don't get it. I don't really understand how they do it, and it just looks like you're back in a maths class when you were 14 and you're doing algebra and you're drawing 2 lines there, and it's like, what are you really basing it off? I don't know. I don't get it, but I can't argue with that picture, but something about it just didn't feel right. It did not feel right, but they will say, the line says Trossard's left foot is in front of Gabby Jesus, and they won't argue about it, you know. That's it. That's it. What I always say, before we blame anyone else, look in the mirror. And we have not played well again. We haven't played well. Unfortunately, now we are just in a situation in the Premier League where big decisions are going to go against you. Unfortunately, we've got to a point where there's almost no point constantly complaining about the refs as fans. Like, the football clubs need to do something about it. Come together and say, listen, this VAR is not working properly. What we can control as a football club is the way we go on the pitch and perform. And I'm looking at another performance today and I'm going, we look flat, we look slow. Saka not getting the ball enough, Martinelli not doing enough, Jesus moving like a B-Tech Lacazette in Lacazette's last season, where he was at left back, he was on the right wing, he was in defensive midfield. He's almost everywhere but in the penalty area. Reality of the situation. Let's pull this back. This is something that not many people are going to talk about tonight. Let me talk about this. The ball gets whipped in by Saka. Gabriel Jesus is 7 yards out unmarked, heads the ball straight at the goalkeeper. The rebound goes up in the air. Trossard scores. Trossard gets ruled offside. Don't forget, if Jesus does his job, we're not even checking VAR. We're not even checking it. Gabriel Jesus is 7 yards out, unmarked. He heads the ball straight at the goalkeeper. Head it in the bottom corner, we're not even having a conversation. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's the difference. I said yesterday, Gabriel Jesus saying, okay, goals aren't my strong point, is not the end of the world. They're probably not. But I want to hear some fight and determination from him. I want him to be saying, I believe I can score more goals. You know, and I've said it before. I think Gabriel Jesus is a fantastic footballer, but he is not a fantastic goal scorer. You know, as a false nine, if you want to play him like that, cool. But as a goal scorer through the middle, lead the line, I don't think he's good enough. I do not think Arsenal have replaced Aubameyang. And I know people say, oh, you're just saying that because you was an Aubameyang fan. I said all the time, Aubameyang was in decline. I had no problem with him leaving as long as he was replaced properly. And we have not got an adequate replacement at this football club. We do not have a good enough striker at this club. So you can buy midfielders all you want. Look at that header from Jesus. Jesus has to score that. Saka on a plate. Jesus miles onside. 7 yards out. He's a yard outside the 6-yard box. How does he miss that? Heads it straight at him. Now, I can't hear what they're saying now. Yeah, I mean, Thingy saying we're playing lackluster. Listen, all we've got to do now is win this game. Concept that the line they drew looked from Jesus' shoulder, not his foot. Oh, that's a good point. That is a good point. Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at it. It looks... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Jesus should have scored the header first. Anyway. Second half coming up. Let me tell you something. This is a big 45 minutes. If we continue to play like that, when you got an opportunity to top the league, like, come on. Ross, how about play better? Listen, the problem we've got now as well, if Arteta wants to change things, you're bringing on downgrades off the bench. No disrespect. Havertz and Nketiah, El Neni, Jorginho, Nelson, they're all not as good as the players that are on the pitch, but we're just not stringing it together at the moment. I'm hoping the game opens up a little bit. I think Brentford will have to try and attack a little bit more. I mean, people saying there, do we put Havertz up front? Try and use him as a target, man. Listen, we're not playing poor. Somebody just said there we're playing poor, but I don't think we're playing well either. I don't think we're playing well. I mean, I'm looking at the stats. 68% possession for Arsenal. 2 shots on target. But the goalkeeper has not had a really, tough save to make apart from the Jesus header. We just need to step it up. Darren Bent said he should have headed it down. Yeah, the goalkeeper's there big. Where he doesn't want to dive is in the bottom corners. Jesus heads it high and he just palms it in the air. He couldn't have really put it in the worst place. Why aren't we training to try running patterns when our wingers get doubled up on? Yep, something we have to improve. Because Saka and Martinelli have consistently got 2 players on them. Master of disaster. Brentford are parking the bus. Going to happen at least 10, 12 times this season. We've got to figure out a way to break down the bus. We can't moan about it. That's the respect. They actually now think that we're a good team. So they are going to park the bus. Why don't they make the lines thicker like they do in the Dutch league? Then his tight offside won't rule out goals. All questions we need to be asking. Ramsdale playing with his heart in his mouth. He's making us all nervous. F said exactly, Curtis. Forget VAR. Jesus had to score. That's bread and butter for any striker. Zinchenko been our best player. I think Zinni's had a good game. Up against Mbuemo, which concerned me. And he's played some good passes. Vegas Gunner question, are there any EPL refs or FA officials from London? Seems like they're all from Manchester and the North, most of the pundits. Yeah, it's a strange one. They all seem to be Man U, Man City fans, don't they? Don't know why. Big up Vegas Gunner. Alfred, not just Ramsdale. All our young players look like they have stalled under Arteta. Martinelli, Saka, Nelson, ESR. These players are 22, 23, not kids anymore. Good point. Good point. Some of them haven't really gone on the way we expected, but this is a big 45 minutes for Arsenal. I feel like if we grind out a 1 or 2-0, we just tick it off and say, keep moving. We weren't great first half, but we win the game. If we don't, you're saying, well, where are we going with this? We had a good team on the pitch. Big 45. They need to come out quicker than this second half and be more lively and try and get that goal. Do something different. What we seem to do is get the ball out wide, get it to Martinelli. He's got 2 on him. He looks up. He's like, don't really want to run at 2 of them. Gives it to Zinchenko. Zinchenko goes to Declan Rice. Then we go to the other side. Then it's the same thing all the time. I want to see Zinchenko get the ball and Martinelli's making a run in behind. I want to see Saka making runs. Do something different. We are too static. We're too static. Need to move more. And we need to shoot. Sometimes get the ball 25 yards out and just hit it. See what can happen. Saka put a cross on a plate. He should have had an assist. You're spot on. Jesus got a score. It's an absolute sitter. Yeah, Fabio is suspended. Timber would have been a big game player in this game. Listen, let's concentrate on the positives. It's 0-0. We can still win. Brentford haven't done much to trouble us apart from problems that we've caused ourselves. What we need to do in this second half is come out with a bit more, we need to see more movement, more pace. Play with that determination to win the game. We're almost playing the game like we're 2-0 up. And we're trying to slow the game down where we actually need to come out the traps flying, Peanut Butter said, do you honestly think they take this goal off if it was Brentford? Honest question. I mean, we're seeing bad decisions happen to other clubs, so I can't make this an Arsenal thing. I think it's just a VAR and referees thing in this country. Roman said, Curtis, clear it up for the chat. The line is drawn from the ball, not Jesus. No opposition involved. Okay, fair point. Fair point. More vim needed. We definitely need more vim. 1 second, people. 1 second. I've got to put the radiator on. It's absolutely freezing. I can't believe how cold it is. I've got to put the radiator on, even though it costs about £100 a minute. It's got to go on. Come on, we need that intensity. It's not time for meltdowns. This team needs to come out and do something. The players are back on the pitch. I'm honestly looking at this team in that first half. I'm saying you guys have got to do more than this. You've got to do more than this. Like, if you're trying to win titles, I mean, Ramsdale just don't look like the same person. He just don't. He really doesn't. We've got to protect him and keep the ball away from him. Listen, big up to everyone locked in. 4,500 of you in the chat. We're at 1.6k likes. Let's get that up to 3k likes, people. And subscribe to the channel. Can we get close to 70k today? 400 away now from 70k. And we're there. Let's get there, people. Subscribe. Concept, more energy, more passion. They're in a circle now. Odegaard's doing the talk. We need to wake up. This is a big game for Arsenal Football Club. No changes at half-time, but then look at the bench. Who do you bring on? Who do you actually bring on, I'm not... Usually, 60 minutes, I'm like, make a sub. I'm looking at the bench today like, yo, relax. I'm not in no rush to see any of them players come off the bench. Second half is about to get underway. The thing what I don't like is this game feels like it could go either way, and I don't want that. Brentford get us underway. Big 45 minutes for Arsenal. Come on, boys. Wake up. Move the ball a bit quicker. Ask questions of the goalkeeper and we can win the game, Warren said, can't wait to go Cape Town in 2 weeks. It's freezing it. I can't believe how cold it is. Here's Gabriel Martinelli. Finds Saka in the area. 1v1. Can he do something? Come on, Bukayo. Drills it across. Oh, it goes over the bar. I think it may have deflected off Odegaard there. Decent start to the half. Decent start. Good play there by Gabriel Jesus. Runs him down. Martinelli wins it back. See here. Couldn't. Oh, Saka. Goes on his right foot. Drills it across. I think it just hits off Odegaard. Maybe even bounces off the defender. He doesn't really know much about it. And it goes over the bar. I thought that might have been a corner. These are them days, people. It's freezing. And you go to Brentford, cold night. You've just got to grind out a win. Trossard, bro. You're trying to flick the ball. Get hold of it. Oh, God. Ramsdale. Kicks out for a throw. And now he's arguing with the linesman. Honestly, I don't know. He's lost his smile, people. He's lost it. Throw into Brentford. He's saying that's a throw-in. It doesn't look like a throw-in. It looks like he just booted the ball up. But hey, it is what it is. Come on, at least we started the half a bit quicker, but it is a throw-in. I said that. Why is Raya hugging and joking with Brentford players at half-time? Like, we're in a game. It's 0-0, bro. Relax. JK said he can't focus. He ain't got 90 minutes in him for concentration. Here's Mbuemo. Flicks it round the corner. Is he onside there? Zinchenko does well. Throw into Brentford again. Maybe Reece Nelson. Looking at the bench realistically, if there's 20 minutes to go and you need a change, 25 minutes to go, who would you actually bring on out of that bench? Eddie, Havertz, Nelson, Jorginho. I genuinely don't know who I would even turn to there. Long throw for Brentford. Flicked on. Ramsdale. Yeah, it goes out for a goal kick. I don't know who I would bring on. Frozen settings, man. It's freezing. You know Arteta will make changes. He'll definitely get a Havertz or an Eddie on the pitch. But which one is the sort of best of a bad bunch? Oh, it was offside there. Free kick to Arsenal in the penalty area. The manager hasn't promoted any youth since he took over. Yeah, not really, to be honest. We haven't really seen somebody come through. Kai is the key, Curtis said. No one. You know he's going to end up on the pitch, so just get ready for it. He'll be on his way. Ramsdale hits it long. Finds Gabriel Jesus. Good hold-up play. Lovely flick. Odegaard heads it away there. Come on, you got to deal with that, Deckers. Tomiyasu. Oh, what is that? Just volleying it nowhere. Keep the ball, man. Calm down. There we go. Gabriel Magalhaes has the ball. Finds Ramsdale. Calm down, Rambo. Smashes it long up the field, looking for Jesus. Got no support there. Loses the header. Come on, come on. Good play by Trossard. Saka's on the move. Odegaard has it. Needs support. Finds Tomiyasu. Come on. Keep the ball moving. Here's Declan Rice. Somebody have a shot. Jesus is in the area. Here's Martinelli, left-hand side. Whips it in. Nobody in there. Goes out for a goal kick. Ah, dear. Not a bad ball, really. You want a striker desperate to get on the end of that. Or did he overhit it? Let's see. Look at Jesus. He should be on the move. No, I suppose it's not a great ball. Maybe he does think it was a good ball. Arteta looks like he's frustrated. No one attacked that. Darren said, just wanted to say a big thanks, Curtis. Big listener to your show, and yours is the only channel I can have on around my little one. No swearing settings. Come on, you Gunners. Big up yourself, bro. I always say that, man. As a father, I think you should try and avoid swearing, man. It's something I don't agree with. But trust me, sometimes you watch Arsenal, it makes you want to swear. Let me tell you that. Big up yourself, Darren. Big up the family. Arteta getting ready to bring the giraffe on. Oh, dear. Listen, again, going forward, we've got to do more. Jesus pressing their goalkeeper there. Good work rate. Forces him to kick it long. We've got to do more. Good header, Magalhaes. All right, maybe not. Gives it straight back to him. Come on, Odegaard. Oh, Trossard, what is that? The ball's bouncing off his shin pads. He's absolutely not at it there, is he? Got to do better than this. B Dizzle, thank you for the super chat. Our tactics are just off even with this lineup. Yeah, you're right. Meslek, how was 50 Cent? Yeah, it was a great concert, man. Really good. And obviously getting to meet him was brilliant. Had a little chat and that. No swearing channel. Best way forward. Brio, thank you for the super chat. How is Raya versus Brentford bigger than Rice v West Ham? It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. 5 minutes gone in the second half. We've got a fight. Oh, here we go. Havertz warming up, people. Cameras zoomed in on him. 1 goal in 19 appearances for Arsenal. They're doing him dirty there, but listen, you can't hide from the facts. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie, people. 1 goal in 19. 29 is on the way. Nelson warming up as well, people. Brentford have the ball. They go long there over the top. Good play, Tomiyasu, and all the way back to Aaron Ramsdale. Are you watching NBA tonight? Who have we got on tonight? I actually don't know who's playing tonight. Oh, yeah. There's a few games, maybe. Maybe Lakers, Cavs, I don't know. Maybe. Ball over the top. Here's Mbeumo. Edge of the penalty area up against Gabriel. Shoots near post and goes wide. Picked the wrong choice there. He should have gone far corner. Yeah, TM, I had a pick of me and 50. I showed it. I uploaded it on socials. It's there, bro. Don't forget, H owes you 100 quid if Havertz come on. Yeah, H. Now he said, if 29 scores the winner, you're getting paid. He's changed the terms and conditions. Terms and conditions apply. He said if 29 comes on, £100. Now he said if he scores the winner. I'm cool. It's inflation. I get it. Gabriel has just done the worst pass ever, but he's got away with it. He sliced it completely and managed to turn it into a pass to himself. Here's Saka, right-hand side. Come on. We need you and Martinelli to get involved a lot more. Odegaard, who for me has had a quiet game. I haven't seen enough. I need more. Here's Trossard, left-hand side. This game is screaming for Eddie. I'm not sure a game's ever screamed for Eddie. Ever. Here's Saka. Finds Odegaard. He's so predictable. So predictable. No movement. That's not a bad ball to Martinelli on the switch. He's got to get at him. Martinelli clips it in. Oh, goes past everyone. It's deflected. Saka keeps it in at the back post. Turns. Into Tomiyasu. It's cleared. It's absolutely... This is hard to watch. But listen, it's a corner to Arsenal. Can we get something? Saka to take it in, Swinger. Just a scrappy header, 1-0. He's back. H said, no inflation. £100 from me when he comes on. Big Al giving 200 if 29 scores the winner. We love 29. Here we go. Big up H. He's called it. Big up yourself. Get Havertz on. Saka, in Swinger. Whips it in. Oh, headed away at the near post. Don't foul him, Odegaard. It's too easy. It's too easy. I never really have any confidence when we get a corner that we're going to score a header. I just don't like, you don't see Arsenal go and attack headers like that. It's frustrating. That actually wasn't a bad corner. 9 minutes gone. Listen, turning up for this game, I was looking for excitement, entertainment, 3-0s, 4-1s, goals. I will take a scrappy, dirty, stinky 1-0 victory where it goes in off, Havertz kneecap. Honestly, it's all gone now. I'm not here for entertainment today anymore. Just get 3 points and get out of there because we are not playing well. Here's Gabriel Martinelli. Clips into the back post. Headed away. Jesus was there. Here's Saka. Needs to turn. You're going to lose it. There we go. Odegaard looks for Saka. He's falling over. Like, what are we doing? Ramsdale, get off your line, fella, and don't miss it. He does well there. He does well. Well done, Rambo. Build up your confidence. Curtis, would you ever let your son play for Spurs? Listen, Oh, Martinelli's got booked there for a foul. The reality is, I would, and I know I wouldn't want him to, but it's the reality. When you're building a football career, man, you can't let things like that come into your thought process. Yeah, if you got the choice, I can go Arsenal or Tottenham, cool, then you can just bin them. But if they just come for, that's just the reality of the situation, isn't it? Darren Bent said publicly he was a massive Arsenal fan, but he signed for Tottenham. I think he was at Sunderland at the time. They doubled his wages. It's one of them. I'd love to say no, but bun them anyway. We ain't interested in them. Free kick to Brentford. Goalkeeper smashes it into the area. Here's Odegaard. Come on. We need to hit them on the break. Martinelli, get your body in. Come on, Saka. Martinelli, you got to do better there, man. It's not good enough. It's not good. Yeah, he's got to build his smile, Ramsdale. Get a smirk first, little smirk, and then we'll build to the smile. Oh, was it Charlton they signed him from? I knew it was one of them anyway, but yeah. Come on. Brentford have possession. 11 minutes gone in the second half. Not a great game. Big up all of you in the chat. Over 4,000 of you on YouTube and 52 of you on Twitch. Big up the whole C unit. Yeah, football career is short, man. It's difficult. Zinchenko does well. I think he's had a good game. Just as I say that, he gives the ball away. Here come Brentford. I'm not enjoying this. I tell you now, I'm not. I don't feel comfortable. I do not feel comfortable in the way we're playing. Brentford have possession. Look how easy they've got a 2v1 there. So easy. Tomiyasu don't know who to go to. Brentford have possession. This doesn't look good. This does not look good. Come on. Be stronger. Win the ball back. We've got to do better. And this game's been awful. Absolutely awful. If you haven't watched this game, do not bother watching Match of the Day, even if we win. Just look at the goal and, write it off if we score. Look, Ramsdale's kicking the ball out for a throw-in. Oh, man of the match so far. Mate, the corner flag's been our best player. You can listen, I can give the defenders some credit. We haven't conceded. That's a defender's job. I think the two centre-backs have been solid. I think the whole back four's been okay, but going forward, man, we are stinking out the place. I was so excited with this starting lineup, but something ain't right there, man. Rice has been okay. I think he could have done a little bit more on the ball. He's won the ball back a few times. Winner's been man of the match so far. Bro, we need way more than this. 13 minutes gone in the second half. Very flat so far. Honestly, man, we've got to do so much better. Opportunity to go top of the league. You got to take it. Throw in on the halfway line to Arsenal. Is Arteta going to make substitutions? Nelson and Havertz warming up at the moment. Who would he take off? I'm thinking Jesus, not because... I'm just thinking Jesus been out injured for a while, played 90 minutes for Brazil in the week, plus a long flight back to England. He's already played nearly an hour. I can't see Jesus playing 90 minutes. So would you then maybe put Trossard up front, or will he put Havertz up front? You don't know. I think he will do something different. Here's Zinchenko in midfield. Clips it out wide to Odegaard. Finds Saka. Tomiyasu on the overlap. Odegaard clips it into the back post. It's an awful cross. Goes out for a goal kick. This game has been absolutely dreadful. 2 weeks of boring international football. Although Jamaica beating Canada was a good game. But England games, rubbish, boring. Oh, he's bringing on Eddie and Nketiah. I mean, I just don't even know. I mean, we're playing so bad. I'm finding it hard to even get annoyed at that. We're playing bad when I'm not even angry that Eddie's coming on. Do you know how bad we are playing? I'm actually not even annoyed because what's Jesus doing? Jesus going to come off. He's not fully fit anyway. Foley! Axel Foley. Dun 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 dun. Axel Foley's coming on, people. We need rescuing. Beverly Hills Cop 4. This is the new one. Eddie's going to save us at Brentford. We're tapping at the back post. Ramsdale has possession. 30 minutes to go. Can't believe how we're playing at the moment. Long ball up to Jesus. Can't get it. I tell you something. And it's just, if we're going to get anywhere near the league title, we got to strengthen this squad. Got to strengthen this squad, man. This team and squad is not good enough. It's not good enough. Like, we need something else. I said it yesterday on the stream. I said Arsenal need a kind of... We need an Alexis Sanchez. We need that player that is just that level above. You know what I mean? You know, if you're playing against Arsenal, you desperately have to stop them. We haven't got a player on that level at the moment. We've got players that are capable maybe of becoming that level. Here's Jesus. Zinchenko. And we lose possession. And look, it's too easy. They're strolling through our midfield. Tackle him! Brentford on the attack. Ball whipped in. Ramsdale comes and collects it. I just don't like the way we're playing. Like, honestly, I don't want to sound like... You know, people goes 29 minutes to go. Of course there is. It only takes a second to score a goal. But the performance is worrying. And I've seen this performance a number of times this season. And I don't know why. I don't understand it. Zinchenko finds Martinelli. 2v1 again. Give it to Zinni and hit it. Somebody have a shot. Nobody shoots from outside the area. Brentford love crosses, high crosses. It's a waste. They're good in the air, bruv. It's a waste of a cross from Martinelli, that. Declan Rice wins it back. Too strong for him. Well done. Honestly, we're not helping Saka or Martinelli at all. We're really not. We get the ball to them slowly. They got two players on them. We've got to do more. Martinelli, now you got a chance. Get at him. Takes him to the byline. Is that a corner? No. It's not happened for him today at all. We've been dreadful today. We've been absolutely dreadful. Somebody just said it there in the comments. Where is it, Ish? It's like lockdown Arsenal. It is. It is. Vincent, good lineup, but Arteta's tactics are the issue, to be honest. Maybe, Vince, maybe. Neil Mopai's coming on. Listen, I'm not going to say what I really think because I don't want to jinx it. But, you know, there's history with Arsenal and Mopai. From the Leno days, what he did. But this is such a bad performance. We've got a chance to go top of the league, man. Come on. Are we banned from shooting from outside the area? I don't get it. We were unbelievable going forward last season. Unbelievable. Quick movement, shots. We looked like we could score at will. Now, here come Brentford on the attack. Ball whipped in. Ramsdale collects it. He's done all right second half. Give him his credit. Although I don't want to jinx it. He's done all right. Couple good catches. We're so slow in possession. Saliba plays it down the line for Saka. It's a tough one to control. Here's Declan Rice. Come on, man. Need a midfield connector, I agree. We missed that, like, Santi Cazorla, Fabregas type of player. Here's Gabriel Jesus, left-hand side. 26 minutes to go. This game's going by quick. Again, look how slow the game is. Rice finds Odegaard. Please, somebody have a shot. Martinelli on the right now. Whips it in. It's blocked. He goes out for a throw-in down by their corner flag. Somebody have a shot from outside the area. Please do something different. We need a win. Eddie and Ketty are coming on. It'll be Jesus, I'm almost certain. I'll be shocked if it isn't. He's been out for weeks. Jesus comes off. Listen, good to see him back fit and available. He has got to score that header. Listen, people can have meltdowns about offsides and whether the lines are all that. He's missed an unmarked header from 7 yards. So as far as I'm concerned, he should have bagged. But listen, I think most Arsenal fans know Arsenal need a striker. But we probably won't get one till the summer. Eddie and Nketiah comes on. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Exactly, B Dizzle. Why can't we just get the ball 25 yards out, have a pop? Deflection, anything can happen. Tony, after seeing the lineup, I was excited. Nothing much has changed. Disappointed. Not taking 3 points is criminal. It'll be Arsenal therapy tomorrow. Offside. Are we actually being serious? Are we being serious here, people? Tomiyasu throws the ball to Odegaard. Odegaard's in an offside position. No problem. Throw in. You can be there. And then Tomiyasu gives him the ball back in an offside position. Like, this is crazy. Arsenal should not be leaving this stadium without signing Ivan Toney. Go to the owner and say, listen, man, we need to leave with him today. We'll pay you the money. Here's Declan Rice on the ball. He's had a solid game as usual. I'd like to see him drive forward a little bit more, but Zinchenko clips it down the line. Eddie there, first touch of the game. Does well. He gives it away, but we win a throw-in. Come on! Come on, man! Just grind it out. Grind out a victory, man. There's players here going through the motions. Odegaard's not having a good enough game. Saka, Martinelli, too many players not really thriving in the attack. Big up SC Guna just to support the channel. Much love, Big C. Appreciate it, bro. Saka, right-hand side. Please, somebody shoot. Not one shot, really, from distance. Apart from that one from Trossard. Look at Saka there. He's got no support, no movement. Come on. Find a way. Alexander, it feels mentality-wise, if we can't win after the City result, we don't have what it takes. I agree with that. Here's Martinelli, left-hand side. Come on, show that we have got what it takes. Whips it in. Oh, flicked away, corner. Come on! That's a better ball in by Martinelli. A little bit more pace on it. Eddie was unmarked behind him there, but it didn't quite get over the defender's head. That's a much better ball in. Eddie would have probably nodded that in. Corner to Arsenal. Samson said, Curtis, just say that you miss Xhaka mode. Bro, the way we've played this season, I have missed Granit Xhaka, but nah, I don't really. I don't. We should have upgraded on him, you know. Corner to Arsenal. In-swinger. Come on. Saka whips it in. It's in the air. It's flicked on. What's he given here, man? What's he given? I think he'd already blown the whistle as the corner was being taken. So I think he's going to ask Saka to take it again. Typical that we win the header there, but maybe it wouldn't have happened. Odegaard just hasn't looked the same player for about 4 or 5 weeks. Just like, no, he's not shooting. He's not playing passes that split the defence. It's just too slow. But it's a corner to Arsenal. Still 22 minutes to go. We need to find a way. We need to find a way. That is for sure. Here we go. Saka to take it. Brio said, system doesn't allow attacking players to show their quality. Aubameyang, Lacazette, Ozil, Eddie, etc. The system is dependent on midfielders to win the game. Interesting. Saka whips it in. It's up in the air. The keeper catches it. He floated it in. Whip it in with pace, man. You ain't going to be able to play a corner in like that in the Premier League. The goalkeeper's big and you just float the corner in. Whip it in with pace. We've got no intensity in our game. We're playing like it's a pre-season friendly. It's not good enough. Saliba wins the header there. Does well. Gabriel, just roll it to him. Why are you blasting the ball out for a throw-in? This is weird. These are the games. You know how many times I used to watch games like this? And Alexis Sanchez will pull something out the hat and win you the game. You know, Aubameyang will get you a goal. Van Persie used to pull something out the back. We just need a player like that that says, just give me the ball. I'll sort this out. That's what we lack. It's a horrible game. Horrible. That said, Curtis, I love Saka, but he's so predictable. If I was defending, I would just know he's going to slow down, cut inside. He needs to switch it up more and use his pace. At times, he's doing what I used to complain about Pepe doing. Slows down the attack rather than speeds it up, you know. Brentford goalkeeper has possession. 20 minutes to go. He tries to cut back on Eddie. Oh, why didn't he slide tackle? I feel like Eddie could have got that if he slid in there. Brentford are on the attack. It could get worse before it gets better. Zinchenko, where are you? It's Brentford shot. Oh, straight at Ramsdale. Good saver. Luckily, it was straight at him. What on earth are we doing here, people? We just don't look like a team that are trying to win a league title. Where's the belief? Where's the intensity? Where's the shots? 20 minutes to go. They still haven't woken up. Declan Rice under all sorts of pressure. Ramsdale tries to smash it. He gets away with it. Martinelli finds Tomiyasu. Oh, we're dreadful. We have been dreadful today, honestly. If we win this game, oh, this is such a poor performance. At the top, it might be available. Bro, if we keep playing like this, I'll be taking this one back to the shop. I'll put a little tear on the sleeve and get my money back. Please explain to me, Big C. Trossard delivered 2 great crosses against Sheffield. We score now. He's off crosses. And listen, if it makes sense, Arsenal won't do it, bro. You should understand that. It's Arsenal. Double change for Brentford. The intensity is the biggest issue for me. Show me your hunger, says Rastaman. 100%. We're playing this game like we're 3-0 up and we're coasting through the game. Or we're playing like we're happy with a 0-0 draw. It's just, it's a strange performance. Really strange. Mope's on, who I don't rate, but I'm not going to diss him too much just in case something comes back, you know? Ah, dear. And we've never liked him. Arteta has gotten rid of the star players who bring moments of magic, replace them with more hard-working team lacking star quality. It's a good point. It's a good point. Zinchenko shoots, blocked, goes out for a corner. Finally, somebody gets the ball out their feet, 25 yards, pull the trigger, anything can happen. He hit that good as well. Shoot, start shooting. Come on. We haven't been good today, but you just got to win and get out of there. No time for pretty football now. Find a way. The best teams, they find a way of winning, even when they're not great. Trossard to take it. In swinger. Come on. Need one of the big centre-backs to head this in. 18 minutes to go, plus time added on. Trossard whips it in swinger. Can we get on the end of it? Oh, headed away. It's up in the air and Bremo flicks it. And they slice it up in the air out for a throw into Arsenal. Why do we never win the header from a corner? It's crazy. Al says Mikel has to go in the summer. J. Alex, knowing Arsenal, they'll disappoint us. Come on, man. We've got to score. We got to keep believing, but the performance is worrying. Definitely. Should be taking the ball by the horns after Liverpool did us a favour, said Bird and Cat Express. You met 50, tell us more. Bro, I mean, I spoke about it. You know, quick chat, quick picture, keep it moving. We need to win this game. You know what I mean? We need to win this. Fresh said, can't believe I'm saying this. Get 29 on. That's what desperation does to you, don't it? Eddie finds Odegaard. Odegaard's been not good enough. Look at him wrapped up. The guy didn't even foul you, bro. Relax. He got clattered in the tackle. It wasn't a foul. And now he's on the floor injured. And now Tomiyasu loses the ball. I tell you now, Odegaard's been dreadful today. I don't think he should be Arsenal captain. I don't think he should be the captain. I'm not saying he's a terrible player, but I don't see it. I don't see it, man. Rice should be the captain all day long. 16 minutes to go. Oh, into Odegaard. It's a great tackle. Soft. Soft. Said it before, I say it again. Soft. The brother there, weak. Fix up, man. You're meant to be the captain. Take the armband off if you can't handle it. Just focus on your game. You're meant to be the leader of this group. That wasn't even that bad a tackle. Oh, he hurt me. Get up and get him back. I'm not on that. No, Brentford aren't even that dirty, bro. They're physical. They're just a physical, strong team. They came from the Championship. They're streetwise. You got to handle that. Weak. Come on, man. It's Saka. Look, they're tackling each other, man. Eddie and Nketiah and Saka running into each other. Ball over the top. Saliba, get your body in. You got 2v1 now. He's lost it. Here's Mope. Tries to find Mbuemo. Good defending, Gabriel. Goal kick, well done. 2 centre-backs have done well. I hear that, but our players they do need protection. But, bro, that wasn't a foul, Chris. Honestly, it wasn't a foul. He won the ball. He won the ball. He didn't even give a free kick for it. Every team had players. The international break thing, there's no way I'm giving Arsenal that excuse. Not a chance. Every club had players abroad. Brio, new member, big up yourself, bro. This performance has been absolutely disgusting. There's nothing. There's no excuse for it. How much more of an incentive do you need as a group of players to turn up and put a performance in? They are strolling through this game like it's a midweek training session. Eddie gets barged off the ball. They pump it back up play. Zinchenko does really well there. I think he's been one of our best players. Just as I say that, he loses the ball. He's been terrible. Never rated him. Here's Mbuemo. Here come Brentford. Here come Brentford. Shots blocked. Oh, my God. Great block. Mbuemo to the byline. Yeah, God. Oh, what a block, Zinchenko. Pulled back. Oh, Mope misses from 6 yards. Honestly, man. You guys. This Arsenal team, they're not good for you. It's not good watching this. I felt calm during the international break. I was relaxed. I think on the Wednesday, I went to a spa. I was all wooside, cucumbers on my eyes, listening to music, of the waves. I was laying there. I got a massage. It was great. I went to the 50 Cent concert. I was calm. Arsenal come back and look at this, what you're doing. You're making Brentford look like Real Madrid. I'm bigging up Zinchenko. Oh, well done. He gives the ball away, and then I'm having a meltdown. Then he clears it off the line. Mope, you're lucky Mope is dreadful. Because he should have scored. Look at Trossard. This guy, mate, I've been calling for him in the 8 role for months, and he's been poor today. Declan Rice does well, wins the ball back. Ref, play on! Arteta, I don't even know what he's... Oh, Havertz is coming on. H! Get the bank card out, fella. The giraffe's on. We're playing so bad, I'm actually not disappointed. We're doing nothing. We're doing absolutely nothing to win this game. Nothing. 29's coming on. Saka's hardly been in. I'm concerned about Saka this season. Honestly. I'm concerned. I know Sambi Lakonga going, you're too harsh on him. No, I'm concerned. It's the performances. Saka's put the standard so high. We're calling him Star Boy, England, all of that. I need to see more. Martinelli gets dragged. He hasn't played well either. Couple good crosses. Havertz is on the pitch. I don't even know what to say. Where's he going to play then? Trossard will probably go to the left. Havertz will probably go attacking midfield and Ketia up front. Eddie and Ketia and 29. Can you do something for me? Can you score a quick tap in for me? Eddie finds... Here he is. Oh! Go on, Havertz! Hits the byline. Oh, no, his cross is blocked. Odegaard, shoot! Hit it! Trossard! He's slipping over. Zinchenko, come on, 11 minutes to go. Trossard in the area. Good ball. Declan Rice! Yo! Shot goes just wide. Corner. Come on! Let's do this! Arsenal! 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 Come on! We've stunk out the G-Tech. But we need to nick a victory and get out of here. That's all we need. Finally, we're hitting shots from the edge of the penalty area. Come on! Chris said our next 3 games are Wolves, Luton and Villa. Villa will be very tough, but I can't even think about them right now. Big up though, Chris. Appreciate it. In swinging corner, Trossard to take it. We've had 8 corners. They've had 1. Come on, Havertz. Havertz scores this. It's an absolute meltdown, I'm telling you. A little flick on at the near post. Ah, dear. Steve Cooper's son is on number 29. Is that his son? Or are we just talking about how he looks? I don't know. Corner to Arsenal, in swinger. Look at the way this defender's rugby tackling Declan Rice. Just give us a penalty on VAR. Come on, Trossard. Put a quality ball in. Somebody go back post. So it's not a bad ball. Oh, what? He's give a free kick straight away, man. He didn't even let the ball get into the area. We've been awful. We've been absolutely awful. I can't believe how bad we've played. Really can't believe it. This performance, and people will say getting carried away, but this performance tells me we're still not ready to win the Premier League. I'm sorry, and I know people say it's overreacting, it's one game. I've seen this performance this season. Going through the motions. Creativity, non-existent. Ball over the top, looking for Eddie. Come on, Saka! Oh, come on. Here's Odegaard. Do something. Chance, 2v1. Trossard, deliver. Whips it in. Oh, nearly hit Havertz. The keeper collects it. Santa is in town, you're right. Holidays are coming. Holidays are coming. Arsenal should turn up to games in the Coca-Cola lorry on the Christmas advert. Because we just hand out presents early. You can't win a game? There you go. They lost their last game 3-0 to Liverpool. We turn up. The goalkeeper might as well hang his shirt up. He doesn't even need washing this week. He ain't broke a sweat. It's crazy. Throw into Brentford. We've been awful. We've been absolutely awful in this game. And people were saying at halftime, oh, calm down. It's only halftime. Blah, blah, blah. This performance stinks. It stinks, people. Why do we look worse than last season? It's just crazy. We've been awful today. We've never really looked like scoring. But there's 8 minutes to go. If we win the game, it all changes. But, oh, Tomiyasu! Jesus. Does well there. Here's Saliba. Come on. We can't get out of our own half. We can't pass the ball. Ramsdale collect that. We cannot pass the ball. What is going on? Mark said, never been convinced by Arteta. Jerome, why can't the manager get the team up for these games? My word. Listen, I'm hanging on here. Here's Havertz, left-hand side. 8 minutes to go plus time added on. Havertz gets waked off the ball. Throw into Arsenal. Got a feeling Kai Havertz will score the winner. Somebody just said in the comment, who is it? JB. Listen, anyone. I'd love him to score the winner. Anyone. Here's Trossard, left-hand side. Zinchenko, touch deliver. Goes past Mbuemo. Stands it up at the back post. Eddie's up there. Nobody challenged. Hit it. Saliba on the volley. Oh, just wide. It was never really convincing that it was going in. 7 minutes to go. I hope there's 8-9 minutes added on at least. At least Saliba had a shot. But it was never troubling the keeper. Ah, dear. What a poor performance. Sandra's husband. Hi, Curtis. I just tuned in. Have I missed the 20 saves the Brentford goalkeeper has made? Bro, I don't even know if he's made 2 saves. We have stunk out the place. Cool bus driver. I saw the Coca-Cola truck last night at work in Glasgow. Apparently, there are only 3. Maybe Arsenal were in that truck. They've turned up at Brentford and handed out gifts. 0-0, you know, with Brentford. They lost 3-0 their last game. Even the game before that, they conceded 2 against West Ham. You know, Everton scored 3 goals against them. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. 4.5K in the chat. Big up to you all tuned in. Really appreciate your support. Can we get a late winner? Zinchenko's took about 5 minutes to take this throw in. Right, here we go. 3v3. Eddie, pass the damn ball. You are rubbish. Nobody tell me about this guy. You are selfish. Stop clapping him, Arteta. You're a fraud. He is rubbish. Saka's on mark, back post. Pass the ball. What kind of finish is that? He is rubbish. That is garbage. That is selfish. I told you this guy never passes. Greedy player. He's too desperate to prove he's good enough. That is rubbish. Saka's unmarked at the back post and you're trying to shoot and you hit that some tame shot straight at the keeper. And I'm supposed to hype this guy up. And Bremo skips Zinchenko. 3 against 3. Unmarked at the back post. Of course you weren't going to pass because we gotta do your celebration if you score, bro. It ain't even your celebration. I'm done with this guy. I've never rated this guy. It's so selfish. If you shoot, at least make the keeper. That was a garbage shot. His performance has been disgusting. I'm not holding back. His performance has been a joke. An absolute joke. The defenders, they can take some credit. You've kept a clean sheet so far. The attack has been an absolute shambles. Shambles. Look who's Tomiyasu going to pass the ball to here. The movement is absolutely ridiculous. Crazy. The lack of movement is scary in this team. Non-existent. Here's Saka. Whips it in. Nobody there. No one there. 4 minutes to go. There better be 10, 12 minutes added on. This is absolutely shambolic. Give him the balls in him. Quick. Trossard, left-hand side. Come on. Just get it in there. Ask questions of him. Zinni. Oh, Trossard, you got to find him. Here's Declan Rice, edge of the area. Don't lose it, Deckers. Come on. Come on. We need a late winner here. Tomiyasu. It's a poor pass, man. Oh, what is this? This performance is kind of like the kit we're playing in. It's all over the place. It's a bit of a mess. I can't believe I'm watching this. They better nick a 1-0. Honestly, this is... I've waited 2 weeks for this garbage. I'll take international football over this. Here's Saka, corner of the penalty. Make a run, Odegaard! Move! Move! Make a run! Odegaard whips it in. What kind of idiot cross is that? This guy's been awful. Good ball. Trossard in the penalty area. What's he got? He needs help. Here we go. Yo! Tomiyasu's shot's blocked. Come on! It's desperate times, people. Desperate measures. We've played awful. There's 2 minutes to go plus time added on. What on earth are we doing? Here's Declan Rice. Finds Odegaard. Saka on the overlap. Odegaard, do something, please, mate. You've been non-existent. Saka whips it in. Here we go. Kai Havertz! Kai Havertz! Can you believe it? Yeah! I've always rated him. You, mate. You're a genius. The German maestro. Scheisenhausen. Lothar Matthäus. Miroslav Klose. Remember the name. Kai Havertz. The giraffe. Leads Arsenal to victory! Finally! Come on! Oh, yes! Finally! Havertz! Back post! Oh, what a moment! Shameless! Heads it through the goalkeeper's legs! Oh, the keeper's had a nightmare! What a player! My striker! My left back! Go on, lad! Yes! Get in there! Woo! We have stunk out the place. Havertz header. Yo, man. Yeah! 29. Can you do something for me? Can you score a little tap in for me? And 29. Can you do something for me? Can you hit a little back post for me? Go on, Kai, lad. Hey, where's H? H! Come on! 29. Yes! Yes, come on! I can't believe we're winning this game. We've been so bad. Back post header, nutmegs the goalkeeper. BFG, mate. BFG. Havertz green screen, you know. Cheese! Let's go! Don't mess up, though. We got to hang on. Long way to go. I can't believe it. Kai Havertz. Wow. Why can't the... No, I read that. Oh, you're missing Xhaka. Call him now. Xhaka can go, man. We have to move on from them times. I had enough of these performances, says Alberto. Danger. Havertz. That is an absolute banger. We got 4 minutes added on. Eddie, what is that? We're in yellow. Why does he keep giving the ball away? Always rated 29. Yeah, it was reverse psychology. We were trying to get him to improve his performances. TMB, you're right. All jokes aside, he needed that first goal from open play for Arsenal, you know. Unbelievable. I've always rated Havertz, I promise. You can't write this, can you? As a content creator, this is a dream situation for me. Kai score, Christmas really came early. H probably unsubscribed. He said, damn, there goes the neighborhood, you know. Hey, big up Azrael, Kai score, Christmas really come for real. For real. Saksham, first super chat for $29. Big up your damn self. Let's go. Let's go, man. It feels better right now, don't it? Shameless settings, man. Shameless settings. Let's see what you're saying. Pat does fitness. I got 99 problems, but 29 ain't one. Declan Rice, man of the match from TNT. Big up, Pat. Simon said, if you're going to score, making it an important one. He has been a threat today. Good run to beat his defender. Yeah, back post. BFG, man. The big effing, you know the rest. 2 in 20. Havertz is a gunman. Listen, when Fitz is cracking jokes, you know things are really going well out here. Robbie will give him a knighthood. Hey, Cruz in the building. Cruz, hey. Says, vamos. Big up, son. Top of the league, mate. Top of the league. Loving it. 5.3k in the chat. I can't believe it. I feel like I'm in the Matrix. You know, I'm waiting for Keanu Reeves and Lawrence Fishburne. Is this real? Havertz has scored the winning goal, potentially. In fact, let me calm down. Brentford have got the ball. I need to calm down here. Saka's come off for Jorginho. Ball whipped in. Well done, Aaron Ramsdale. There you go, fella. Get your smile back. He's still not smiling, though. But, hey, we'll get there. We'll get there. Big up Beresford. I've always rated him. I wish he was at United. Big up yourself, bro, with the super chat. Appreciate that. Kibby said, I've always rated him. I'm ashamed. Listen, we've always rated him. We just tried to, you know, reverse psychology to get the best out of him. Less than a minute to go. Ramsdale has the ball. Mopé's running him down. Don't do anything stupid. Just smash it up the field. Hit the like button, people. 5.2k in the chat. Arsenal are currently top of the Premier League. Kai Havertz has scored the winner. You may never see this again. Soak it up, breathe it in and enjoy it. You smell that? Smells like victory to me, people. Although Brentford have got the ball, so let me not get carried away. I can't lie. The celebration, man. Man was just like, eh. I think Neymar does that celebration, right? Ball over the top. Great header, Tomiyasu. Just get rid of it, Zinni. Blow the whistle, ref. I've seen enough. Smash that ball up the field. No time for tactics. Ref, 4 minutes are up. Eddie's slipping over. He's been absolutely dreadful. This is the last attack. Mbeumo, right-hand side. See this off. We've won the game. Come on. Ref, blow your whistle with 16 seconds over the 94 minutes. Clipped into the area. Can Ramsdale get it? Don't do anything stupid. It's up in the air. It's cleared. Blow your whistle. Blow your whistle, ref. Oh, long throw. It's a throw into Brentford. Big up Nicholas with a super sticker. Appreciate that, bro. Big up Sebs. 32 months as a member. Take a bow, son. Take a bow. No credit. Saka shaking my head. He's used to it. Sambi, relax, man. Come on, Rambo. Get that. Yes! Come on! Was it Saka who crossed the ball? I was so caught up in the header. I didn't even see it. Big up Sambi, though. There we go. The full-time whistle has gone. Huge 3 points for the Gunners. Absolutely massive win. That is huge. And listen, like a lot of you have said, all jokes aside, I think you know my thoughts and feelings on Havertz, but that moment for him is huge. It's so big. Scoring a penalty in a 4-0 drubbing at Bournemouth is one thing, but to score the winner in a very difficult game, listen, you know me, people. I'm shameless with it. I've made so many diss tracks for him. It's unbelievable. But I'm out here, man. I'm out here. I'm joking. But listen, we got to enjoy it. As I always say, it's got to be a starting point for him, hasn't it? You know, and we've said it so many times. 29 scored. I can't stop laughing. Fair play. Big up Cliff. Usman, best left back in the world. Big up Saka for the cross. For Sambi Lokonga, who's been on me about Saka. Great ball, Saka. What an assist. Mr. Mean, that boy good. That boy good. Coming to America said, we are top of the league. I said, we are top of the league. We are top of the league. So we are top of the league. I won't get carried away. We were top of the league for about, 3/4 of last season. But it feels good. Oh, the top feels so much better than the bottom. So much better. Let's go. Dino said, Havertz ain't bad, he's normal. Maybe Kev was right when he said he's normal. Look at the way Arteta's celebrating with him. He is shameless. Look at that. Do you know how shameless that celebration? He's grabbed him by the neck and pointing at him like he's prime Ronaldinho. He's so proud. He's like, damn, I knew that 65 million was going to come good in the end. I respect it. It's shameless. You got to protect your investment. That boy good. Samson, we are shameless. We are, man. Arteta loved that one. Late winner from Havertz. You just can't write that script. Arsenal therapy's cancelled, people. Enjoy your weekend. Celebrate. Enjoy. We're in the Truman Show right here. I don't even know if this is real. I'm waiting for Jim Carrey to pop out with a cameraman. It's wild. It's absolutely wild. Big win. Let's separate the performance from the result. The performance was so average, it's unbelievable. Like, we were completely average. But this is football. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You've got to win games when you don't play well. And we didn't play well, and we won the game, and that's a sign of a good team. Arteta is so shameless, he needs to be on Channel 4. Bro, you're not wrong. Man ran over with him in a headlock going, hey, look at him. I thought he turned into Rivaldo. You know what I mean? I said, but he's got to protect his investment. You know what I mean? He's put a lot of cash into this guy. He's getting the interviews and everything. Nah, I love it, man. No, listen. All jokes aside, you know my thoughts and feelings on Havertz. I'm not gonna pretend that I think the guy's a superstar, but he has to start doing something. You're not going to get a bigger confidence boost than scoring a last-minute winner for the team. It's different than scoring a penalty in a 4-0 win. No one took any notice of that goal. We're actually going to take notice of that and say, listen, bro, that's a big moment for you right now. Like, you need to build on that. Listen. I'm delighted for him. I'm absolutely delighted for him. Whether you rate the guy or not, we paid so much money for him. We need something to happen. So I'm very, very pleased for him. It's a big moment. Scruffy 1-0 header at the back post. I've always rated him, said Trixie. Jerome said contract extensions for Killer Kai, and Arteta always rated them. Bro, there's a few tweets I had to put in the drafts when that header went in. I can't lie. Curtis, make sure you collect your 200. Nah, I think H has unsubscribed. He was listen, if he scores, I'll give you 200. He said, damn, it all went wrong. He's probably ran off, but fair play. Get him and Eddie out. Eddie was an absolute disgrace when he came on. I'm sorry. What he did there, if we'd have drawn that game, they might have banned me off YouTube the way I was going to go crazy about how selfish he was. Just for vibes, just give Havertz man of the match. Like, just for vibes, really. Let's have a look at the Premier League table. Because right now, we're sitting top of it. The top feels so much better than the bottom. So much better. Man City, you're a window shopper. Mad at me. I think I know why. Liverpool. No, let me not do that. But listen, feels good being top of the league. We got the perfect result today. Man City and Liverpool drawing, which was what we needed. We came, collected the 3 points. We gone home. People are asking for Havertz green screen. It's shameless beyond belief, but I am kind of shameless on this channel, so I kind of feel like it could happen. But then at the same time, I'm like, is it too early? Or do you just be shameless with it on Monday and put him on the green screen? You know, I'm probably so shameless on this channel, he'll end up on the green screen. Anyway, Pat said, all jokes aside, the fan base don't back him and we all need to get behind him. He's one of our own. It's a massive confidence boost. Yeah, listen, we do need to get, you know, in support of him, but he also has to give something back, you know, and today is maybe the starting point of that. I think the fan base have actually been very patient with him considering how poor he's been, but today was a fantastic moment for him. So when he gives you something back as a fan, you're going to support him. You know, I'm not asking him to score the winner every week, but at least produce more than you've been doing. I'm happy for it. I'm happy. You know that. I think Salman just said that's $1 million. We've just paid $1 million, 64 million to go. Give him the green screen, good vibes. Why not? I'm a good vibe person. Mr. Me said, all jokes aside, at least Kai is a team player. That selfishness from Eddie not squaring is shameless. One thing not being the best, but don't have to be the best to be a team player. That's a good point. What Eddie and Ketia did there, I can't stand that. That's so selfish. Yeah, if you bend it in the top corner, I'll hold my hands up. But that shot was pathetic. And Saka was unmocked. Alfred, you can see how much the players love Ramsdale. That's the guy who took them to the Champions League. They all went hugging him after the game instead of Kai. Yeah, good vibes. Friends, let me tell you something, bro. There ain't many friends in football. It don't matter if you all love him. He ain't playing on Wednesday against Lons, and he ain't playing on Saturday against Wolves. That's the reality. The first half, he was shaky as hell. Second half, he got his act together. He's kept a clean sheet. It's a pat on the back, but it doesn't matter if they look. He ain't the Arsenal #1 anymore. That's just the reality. Take off the mask, Big C. Take off the mask. I'm Edu, people. I'm Edu. Let me get into a few of your comments and then we'll round up, people. I will be on Bleacher Report in about 10 minutes. The link's in the description below. I'll do a quick half an hour review on there. We'll go through some stats. We'll look at the table and this, that, the other. Honestly, we got away with one today. We got away with one today, man. But it feels good that we did get away with one. Bring back the Clips channel, a lot of shameless content. Yeah, I've definitely got to get that going again. I've got to get that going. I'm trying to sort out an editor on the channel. But yeah, definitely got to get that going. There's some real shameless stuff that happens during the watch-alongs. You know that already. Havertz got the interview after the game. It's good vibes. We've got Champions League on Wednesday. It's a great result. Great result. So we keep it moving. We keep it moving. It feels good being top of the league. People, I'm getting all sorts of messages about Havertz, by the way. But listen, I'm happy. I'm so happy for him. I'm really happy for him. Saka assist. This is why we can't take him off. He is a guy, isn't he, Saka, that like... He can have a quiet game, he'll get you an assist. He can have a quiet game, he'll get you a goal. That's what is so good about him. But I do want to see more from him. But listen, he'll figure it out as we go through the season, I'm sure. All right, let's do the like check and the subscriber check. Where we at? Let's see where we're at, people, before we start rounding up. There's still 4.5K. We're on 2.5K likes. So we're nearly there, people. And we're now... we're about 300 away from 70K. So I believe we'll hit that next week. We'll hit that after the Lons game. But Havertz has just scored the winner for Arsenal from open play. If that ain't worth subscribing and liking, then nothing is. City did drop points. They drew 1-1 with Liverpool. Big up my brother Justin, man. Big up Curtis. Long time, bro. Finally some payback. Yeah. We need more. That has to be the starting point for Havertz. Like... As much as I haven't rated him at all, that's a great moment for you today. You need to build on that. Where you can't go and have 3 or 4 bad games now. You need to start impacting games. You are a big player. You know, you've won a Champions League. You've scored. You play for Germany. We need to see something. And I keep saying, even if he doesn't have a great game, give us good moments. That was a great moment for him today. I'm actually really happy for him. As much as I don't particularly rate the guy, he's at our football club. He's a gooner. He's probably going to be here for a few years. He has to find a way to become something at this football club. Do I think he's a world beater all of a sudden? Of course I don't. He's got a long, long way to go. But what I want to see from Arsenal now is an improvement in performances, because we are putting in a lot of average performances and nicking results, and I don't think you can maintain that over the course of a season. Arsenal have to try and find their mojo, Austin Powers settings. I want to see a more free-flowing Arsenal where we're putting teams away early. You look at Martinelli today, not great. Saka, not great, but did get a vital assist. Jesus, not great, missed a sitter. Trossard wasn't amazing. The attack is still not as dynamic and free-flowing as it was last season. But Lens on Wednesday, if we win that, we've won the Champions League group, which means PSV last game, you can do what you want with that. And then Wolves at home next Saturday, which I would be confident of us winning that game at home. I think we got Luton away on the following week. So, decent run. Man City got Tottenham next week. Tricky game. They've drawn with Liverpool, drawn with Chelsea. Pep won't be happy. He's calling out City fans, saying they don't sing enough. That's what you want. You want Pep to start losing his head a little bit, That bald head's rolling down the hill. F said, best thing about 29, he looked good even before the goal. Probably wanted to make a point after that hipster Nagelsmann put him left back. That Saka cross. I got so caught up in the goal, I didn't even realise Saka had crossed it. So, my bad. It was a great cross. Listen, relax, bro. He was in the comments. He said, if he comes on, I'll give you 100. If he scores, I'll give you 200. He scored the winner. He's probably unsubscribed and he'll never watch the channel again, but big him up. People, I've got to get out of here. I'm getting messages. I am on Bleacher Report in 5 minutes. Here is the link. It'll be a half an hour rundown of the game. I'll be back on Monday at 2 p.m. where we'll do player ratings, press conference reaction, any transfer news. We were not great. Make no mistake about it. We did not play particularly well, but the 3 points are all that mattered. That is a huge 3 points for Arsenal. Arsenal are top of the league. H is here. He said, can't be me. I don't think it was you. There must have been another one. But listen, at least we're not talking about referees. We're top. We tick that one off. We move on. And I will see you all on Monday. Come on, Kai Havertz, mate. You are a baller. I've always rated you. Bless.